Hey, I'm Daniel and welcome back to another Slay the Spire the board game video, and today we're doing a full run playthrough. I'll be playing through all acts from 1 to 4, at least I'm gonna try to do that, as always by playing with a single character on the highest Ascension, which is the most challenging way to play the game by far, so I genuinely don't know how well it's gonna go, but of course we'll see. Either way, the goal for me is to just have some fun and learn along the way. This is why I'll do my best to share some thought process, explain decisions, and in general just show how I approach the game and deck building and strategy and all of that. So I hope you will enjoy this playthrough, and now let's get straight into it. Alright, so as you can see today we're playing the Ironclad, and as always I'm playing on Ascension 13, which is the highest Ascension in the board game, which is basically the equivalent of Ascension 20 to the video game. This is why I'm starting with 1 fewer HP, and by the way I should also start it damaged like that, and also this is why we have tougher bosses, tougher encounters and all of that. So I've already done the setup for the most part. I thought it just would be more fun to select the boss and randomize the map together. So let's start with the boss. Let me roll a d6 to let it decide which boss we're gonna fight this time. And we've got a 6, that means that we're against the slime boss, the hardest boss of Act 1 in my humble opinion. So let me return those two back to the supply, and let's randomize the map with the best of my shuffling abilities, moving all of those tokens around. Okay, and I guess let's flip them. This is dark, 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 light, 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 dark, dark, light, dark, dark, and light, light. Hold on, oh, must be another one, this one, okay? So let me rotate them a bit nicer. We got Burning Elite quite early on. Generally not a big fan of that, and well, let's see which path is sort of the most optimal in this case for us. A bit hard to tell yet. I guess let's go with the reward first, starting with Neo's Blessing. Let me draw 1 card, and we've got either colorless or remove a card, or a rare card for losing 2 gold. I would say all of those 3 options are pretty good. There are a lot of good cards in the colorless deck, but so is in the rare card. But losing 2 health, even though the Ironclad obviously can heal for 1 HP, this is still something to be mindful about, even on Ironclad. But I guess let's collect the basic reward first. So I'm gonna swap those 2 starting gold for 5 gold and draw a card. And by the way, I'm genuinely not sure if I shuffled this deck from the last time I played, so just to be safe, let me shuffle it. You know, it's better be safe than sorry. So shuffling this card reward. Okay, that should do it. Now let's draw 3 cards. Let's see what we get. True Gift, Shrug It Off, and Heavy Blade. Generally speaking, I like having some attack cards early on, but Heavy Blade is just not one of them. Ideally, you want to have at least a couple of strength effects before getting this card, and obviously 2 energy can be a bit clunky sometimes, especially since we already have Bash in our starting deck that also costs 2 energy. Not sure about those 3 yet, but to be honest, between those 3, I think Shrug It Off is just the most universally helpful. I mean, it's just a nice, reliable card draw and a little bit of block as well. So I think I will take Shrug It Off from the first normal card reward, and for the second part, yep, I think I will go for the rare one. So I'm losing 2 health all the way down to 6 health, and draw 3 cards from the top of this one. Get Offering, Exhume, and Bludgeon. Between these 3, Offering is definitely my favorite card, even though it also loses 1 HP every time you play it. But the amount of momentum it gives is just phenomenal, gaining 2 energy and drawing 2 cards, and potentially even all the way to 5 cards if you upgrade it. That is an amazing card, but it's a bit clunky early on. Once you know all of your cards are basically just strikes and all of that. Bludgeon could be pretty nice, particularly early on. This card can definitely carry me throughout the whole Act 1, because most of the enemies they have just about the same amount of health, more or less. I must say that this card definitely starts to fall off in power a bit towards the late game, but in Act 1 this can be actually very fun playing, especially if you manage to upgrade it, you know, all the way to 10 damage. That is pretty much one-shotting every enemy. So this is definitely a better early game. I could totally breeze through Act 1 with Bludgeon, or I can take Offering. This is a bit more greedy way. It doesn't give that much immediate power as Bludgeon, especially since my other card reward was also another skill. So that is a bit risky, but potentially a bit stronger towards the late game. So should I go greedy? Should I go safe? And I guess let's go greedy. It's just more fun, so I'm taking Offering. So I lost 2 HP, this is why I'm now at 6, and taking Offering, putting those 2 at the bottom. I think it's just universally good, you know, regardless of whether we're playing a strength build or exhaust build or status build or any other variations. This is just all around fantastic card. Okay, so this is all resolved. These are 2 unselected cards. They go to the bottom of this as well. And by the way, normally I'm using this sort of deck holder, but I figured that for the top-down view it probably would be better to have all the decks like that, so we could read its rare card reward, etc. Okay, so while we're still here, let's go for the first encounter. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, and let once again the die decide which of these encounters we're gonna take. So I'm rolling d6 on 5 or 6, I will reroll. And we've got a 6, so I'm rerolling. And we've got 1. Okay, so we're gonna face this enemy and Cultist. Cacao, the classic one. Okay, gonna need 1 half cube. And did I shuffle my deck or not? Let's shuffle it, I guess. I believe I have not. So yeah, shuffling my deck. Beginning of round 1, 3 energy, no block, drawing 5 cards. Oh, we get offering. 1, 2, 3. Well, I did make sure to shuffle it. Still got those 2 cards at the top. Okay, and the curse. Let's roll the relic. Let's see if we get any block from that. And 1, nope, nothing. So should we go a bit aggressively and play offering right away? I mean, losing 1 half is not something you would want to do too often, but yeah, I guess let's go for it. I'm losing 1 HP down to 5. Hopefully I won't lose any more, but I'm gaining 2 energy and draw 3 more cards. Hopefully bash would be nice. 1, 2, 3, yep, we've got bash, and so 5 energy. Let's play Shrug It Off for 1, gain 2 block, draw 1 card, exhaust this one, and for the last 4 energy, I guess it would be just a bash, strike and strike, right? So that is 2 damage, 2 times 2, that is another 2, 4 and 5, 5 damage. Not too bad. So from 9 down to 4, and this is all discarded, this is exhausted. Cultist hits me for 1, I'm preventing that, but then it ramps up 8 damage. The next turn it will be 2, so new round, 3 energy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me reshuffle my discard pile to draw 1 more card. Oops, let me shuffle it again. My clunky hands, okay. Another defend. Right, now let's roll the die and let's see if we get any luck with our loaded die. And 4, yep, indeed. That means we can now only play a single defend. That should be doing. So 1 defend, 2 strikes, enough to prevent all the damage and also to deal 2 damage in the process, down to 2 health. Okay, fine by me. Potentially bash or 2 strikes should do it next turn. So 2 damage, I'm preventing. Another strength. New round, yeah, of course I should have spent my energy, but it's fine. New round, 3 energy, 1, 2, yep, 2 strikes, GG. That is all we need. Now let's get the reward. That is 1 gold and a card reward, and we have Spot Weakness, Formal Strike, and Body Slam. Not a huge fan of either of them. I mean, Body Slam is amazing if you have a bunch of block, but not something I would take that early on. Formal Strike is good. I mean, especially if you upgrade it, drawing 2 cards is fantastic. But, I mean, yep, I'll still take it. Even non-upgraded, I think it is still worth it, so I'm taking Formal Strike and not the other 2, even though they all right, especially Body Slam. This can potentially be the card that you want to, you know, repeat and deal as much damage as you can and all of that. But it's just a bit too early for that. So this is all my cards. And oh, at the end of battle, of course, I'm healing for 1 HP. I should not forget about that. I always tend to forget about, you know, end of combat effects or end of start effects. Like, well, once per turn effects. So pretty much all of them. Okay. So now let's decide where do we want to go. I mean, early shop is not something I usually take. I much prefer late shops instead, and the only late shop we have is this one. So potentially that could be event, encounter, then Campfire and Burning Elite. Not sure we can handle it that early though. And then Treasure, Encounter, Merchant, and then another Elite. That looks pretty decent, I must say. Another option would be to go here in the middle path, Campfire, Elite, Treasure Room, and then maybe another Campfire before the Elite. That could be a bit less greedy way. And I mean, with 6 health, I don't feel very comfortable on going Burden Elite, so let's go to this middle path. It will be event, encounter, event, Campfire, and Elite. Hopefully I should get a bit of power before that. Then it would be Treasure Room, and then likely another encounter, Campfire, and Elite. Okay, so event time over here. Let's see what we get. It's a Transmogriphier. we can either transform a card or transform 2 cards and gain a curse. Transform a card is effectively the same thing as removing a card, but also drawing a random card, so this is as good potentially of removing, you know, those basic strikes. The caveat, of course, is that you can replace them with some skills and you end up with pretty much no damage at all. Yeah, I think that given that I have a skill and another skill, just removing 2 of them would be a bit too risky, plus a curse, not too huge fan of that, so let's go a bit safer option and transform 1 card, so I'm removing this strike, returning it back to the deck, and draw 1 card in flame. It's alright. Yeah, obviously Heavy Blade would go nice with this, but not something that would help me that much, I must say. I mean, it's pretty expensive to put this in play for 2 energy. Yeah, a bit awkward, I must say, but hey, this is why I'm not a big fan of events. They always mess up your deck or your health, but hey, so now it is encounter time, and we have, hold on, another cultist, but this time with a friend. We have a Spiky Slime coming up next. Yep, Spiky Slime, let's go. So, I'm gonna need another healthy cube. 9 and 5. Okay, let's reset. Health block, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Let's roll the die, let's see if we get anything good from there. We got 5. Okay, that is 1 block, not too bad. And this turn we have 2 damage coming up, so just playing 1 defend should do it. The question is if I want to focus on the slime or cultist, and normally I would say the cultist would probably be the one I would normally target, but in this case I'm not fully sure, so I'm playing 1 defend to fully block this attack, and then 1 bash. I think I would go this on a Spiky Slime for down to 3 health. Since I have Pommel Strike, I could potentially finish it off next turn, and that would be pretty nice indeed. So that is all I can do on my turn. Now over to the enemies. I'm preventing that damage, preventing that, but also of course the strength buff and the days. Right, new round, 3 energy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yep, here we go, Pommel Strike. Let's first roll the relic. Okay, we'll get 5, so same thing, again 1 block, not too bad, but I need at least 1 more if I want to fully prevent that damage, right? So that means I cannot quite play in flame, unfortunately. So I guess let's start with Pommel Strike. 1 energy, deal 2 damage, which is now enough to defeat this Spiky Slime, so at least 1 immediate threat gone. And let's draw a card with Offering. Oh yeah, with Offering I could actually play in flame now. Fantastic. So playing that for no energy, lose 1 HP, gain 2 more to 4, and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now I can play in flame, power for 2 energy, down to 2, and I gain 1 strength immediately. And now I guess let's play Shrug It Off, because I do want to cycle my deck as quick as I can, given that my Bash and Pommel Strike already here in the discard. So 1 block, 1 energy, 2 block, and drawing a card, right? And then last energy, Plain Strike, dealing 2 damage because of my strength, down to 7. So this is all discarded, and this is removed, exhausted as well. Cultist hits me for 2, I'm preventing all of that. Another strength buff over here, and then the new round begins, and I'm drawing 5 cards. Let me just reshuffle my draw pile. So 3 damage coming up this turn, but I do have power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is not too bad. There are 7 health, and I can deal 3 plus 2, so this could be lethal if I draw another strike there, but of course that could be too risky. So first let's roll the die. We'll get 1, which is absolutely nothing, but I guess let's start with Pommel Strike. 1 energy, dealing 3 damage, so from 7 down to 4, and let's see, there is a strike. Oh yeah, there is a strike, fantastic, it deals 2 damage, and that is enough to defeat this cultist. Yoo-hoo, not too bad. This is discarded. Okay, let's get the reward. 1 gold, 1 potion, distill chaos, so this could be pretty helpful, and let's get count reward. So let's not mix up, these are my cards, and let me place them all into 1 pile like that, and let's draw 3 cards reward. Whirlwind, Burning Pact, and second wind. And this is interesting choice. I mean, with offering, oh, by the way, speaking of offering, at the end of combat I should have healed 1 HP, definitely. But yeah, speaking of offering, because it can give extra energy, this is potentially a nice synergy with Whirlwind, just because it can deal more damage with that, and every damage is good damage, especially since we have Slime Boss. On the other hand, I'm a big fan of Burning Pact as well. Exhausting one card is super helpful against curses or statuses, or just removing, basic strikes or defense, depends on your need, and drawing more cards. And drawing more cards is fantastic, and you can draw 3 if you upgrade it. So I'm definitely lacking in damage, so taking Whirlwind could be better, and likely is the safer, the better choice, especially here for these immediate threats. But on the other hand, I mean, Burning Pact is just such a nice card. Drawing more cards and exhausting, I like both of these effects. And even though, yeah, Whirlwind is good, but early on I would rather prefer to take Cleave. I mean, it just deals more damage for the cost. I mean, I'm heading towards the Campfire, so I could upgrade it for deal +1 damage, so even at 0 energy that could already deal 1 damage. But let's see for a moment. If I'm not taking Whirlwind and I'll take Burning Pact, then on the next Campfire, what card would I upgrade? It could be either Pommel Strike, I mean, drawing 2 extra cards from that, or potentially upgrading Offering, drawing 2 extra cards from that, or potentially even the Power, right, the Inflame, to play it a bit more cheaply for 1 energy. Yeah, I think I do have some other candidates for upgrading. I mean, that could be even Bash. It would deal +2 damage when upgraded all the way to 4, yep. So I think I'm alright. I'd rather prefer to keep my deck as lean as possible, so Burning Pact is probably the most aligned with that theme, so to speak. So Burning Pact, even though I might regret not taking Whirlwind, especially, on Gremlin encounters or Sentry elites. Sentries is actually quite a good point of, keeping Whirlwind instead. And when upgraded Burning Pact, yep, you can draw 3 cards. And I think I'll take it. I'll take Burning Pact still, even though a very good chance I might regret about this one, so who knows. But yeah, I'd rather prefer to take Cleave or something for area damage, especially that early on. So now, another event. Let's see, we have Dead Adventurer. Oh, we can either fight an elite, or gain some gold, or gain a relic. Should I go for rolling the die? There is an option to leave, and nothing happens, but there is like a 3rd chance of, this result, right? So it could be either an elite, and I'm not sure if fully capable of fighting the elite just yet. I mean, I'd rather prefer to upgrade, just heading towards this Campfire. And I mean, we're gonna go to elite and then likely another elite. So do we need a 3rd one? Probably not. But I mean, gold and relic would be nice. Yeah, you know what I think leaving would be just a bit too wasteful, so let's still give it a chance. I could get at least something. So let's go. Oh, we got 6. This is not too bad. So I'm just drawing a relic. We got Dolly's Mirror. Okay. This is actually quite helpful. I can trigger my own loaded die, so can't complain. Right, this is resolved. Now we head into the Campfire, and as I said, I think I will upgrade my power. It is the only card that can sort of scale my deck, at least in some capacity, so yep, Inflame, just to play this a bit more safer, a bit easily for 1 energy instead of 2. This does make a difference that early in the game, so that is what I'm doing on the Campfire. I prefer not to heal whenever I can, and 6 health, yep, that is still quite reasonable, I think, for taking the Smith action for now. Okay, now the elite time. Oh, by the way, let me remove this guy, and let's see. Like that, let's see what elite we have. Oh no, the Lagavulin! This is arguably the hardest elite of Act 1. I'm not sure I can handle it that early. I mean, I don't have a lot of attacks to begin with. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this one. Maybe I should have healed, but of course you never know. I mean, I do have my potion, so that could come in handy. Playing 3 cards, yeah. You know what, let's start. Energy reset. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm getting flame. This is good. This is good. And I guess we don't even need to roll the die because there is no incoming damage this turn, and all my relics do just give some block. So let me play Inflame, 1 energy, and then 2 strikes, I guess. 2 into that is 4 damage down to 20. Okay, not too horrible start, I must say. Now, of course, I get weakened, which is super annoying, which is exactly the reason I prefer not to have any multi-strike abilities in Act 1. Now, 4 damage coming up. So this, of course, is discarded. New round, 3 energy. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, now let's roll the die. Got 5. Pretty good. 1 block, can't complain. And should we go for offering? Do we even need more cards this turn? I think let's start safely by playing Pommel Strike. So 1 energy and dealing 3 damage down to 17 and drawing 1 card. Strike, right. I mean, I still have Bash probably, right? By the way, it should be one of these cards, and I could potentially play this for free. So that potentially was a bit of misplay. Could have probably used my Distilled Chaos first to hopefully play Bash for free and then follow it up with Pommel Strike. That's just a bit more damage. Oh, hold on, because of my Weaken, my Pommel Strike should have only dealt 2 damage instead. Apologize for that, but yeah, you know what, let me use my Distilled Chaos, so draw 3 cards and immediately play them in any order for 0 energy. Yep, you'll get Bash, which is fantastic. So I'll play all of this for 0 energy. I think let's start with Strike, which deals just 1 damage because of this Weaken, so still down to 7, of course, and by the way, I played this power, but I didn't put this token just for the sake of accuracy, you know. So I play this Strike for free, then I can play this Bash also for free, which deals 3 damage from 17 down to 14 and vulnerable. Now let's play Shrug It Off, another for free, and I gain 2 block and draw 1 card. Okay, and the question is, do I want to play Offering now? I mean, drawing 3 cards would be nice, but I mean, what cards I could potentially draw? I mean, Bash would be amazing, and so is the Pommel Strike. Yep, these are the only 2 cards that I would love to play, but there's like 8 cards. Yeah, not sure if it's worth doing that. Although on the other hand, like, what's the point of saving it either? So yep, let's go for it. I'm playing Offering, losing 1 health down to 5, gain 2 energy to 4, and let's draw 3 cards. So I'm gonna shuffle this deck, draw 3 cards, hopefully Bash and Pommel Strike. That would be amazing. So come on, 3 cards. Got Strike, nope. Bash, yes, this is fantastic. And Pommel Strike, both of them, nice. And for 4 energy, I can definitely play Bash, so that would be 3 damage times 2, that is 6. That means from 14 down to 8. And this vulnerable is still there, because we applied it again. That was 2 energy down to 2. Then I can play Pommel Strike, which deals another 6 damage. So 1 energy, another 6 damage down to 2. Ooh, and I think we can just finish it off with a basic Strike. Ta-da! Nice. Wow, this Offering definitely was a good call to get that early on. Nice. So this Lagavulin wasn't too bad after all, and this Inflame definitely helped to scale the damage, especially with vulnerable. Get stamps too and all of that. Nice. I'm pretty glad how it all went so far. So let's remove all of that and of course gain the best part, the reward. 2 gold, 1, 2, another relic, and that is, oh, Break Preparation. This is nice. Start of combat, drawing 2 cards. Yep, I'm gonna place it like that because it's start of combat effect, and a card reward, another Shrug It Off, Clothesline or Havoc. I'm not too huge fan of these cards. I mean, Shrug It Off is good, but I already have one, right? I have both Shrug It Off and Pommel Strike, so I don't think I need more of them, unless it would come upgraded. Clothesline is potentially good. I mean, applying Weaken is good for multi-hit attacks, and yeah, but other than that, I'm not too huge fan of this card. And Havoc, I mean, drawing a card and play it for free. I do have a couple of heavy cards in my deck, right? We've got Bash. Oh, and that's the only one that costs 2 energy. Okay, but at least we could get some more and play it for free. Though, not sure if I want to exhaust anything just yet. But, I mean, on the other hand, that is still alright. I mean, especially if you upgrade it, it would cost 0 energy. You draw a card, you play it for free. Should I take it or skip it? I mean, the only reason why I'm not so sure about that is because we have another elite coming up and there is a 50% chance of fighting the Gremlin Knob, and skills against them is obviously so horrible, so that could be the argument for taking Clothesline instead. But, I mean, I'm just not too huge fan of this card, so I'll rather skip probably all of them, to be honest. Yep, it just doesn't give me like any good immediate value straight away. So let me put this at the bottom like that. Oh, and at the end of combat I should definitely heal for 1 HP. I believe I have not done this yet. I will put a correction on screen if I mess this up, but I believe that should be correct now. Okay, so this is all resolved. Now let's go to the treasure room. Let's see, one relic. Once per combat, look at the top card of the potion or the relic deck. I mean, I do have some gold, so I could have buy something, but I'm not fully sure about that. You know, there could be actually a good case for getting this blue relic now. I mean, the blue key. If I discard this, right, it says to obtain the blue key, all players must skip a relic all simultaneously. I mean, all players must skip a relic simultaneously at Elite or Treasure Room, so yep, you know what, I think I'll take it. I'm not too huge fan of this relic. It could be pretty nice if you load it with gold, but I would rather land a merchant and, you know, remove a card and buy something and actually go to the merchant like that. So yep, I'm discarding this card to get the blue key, which is a bit unfortunate though, because this once again doesn't give me any immediate power. And by the way, this potion, of course, is discarded as well. It's 100% saving me on this elite. Right, so now let's go to the normal encounter, and we have a blue slaver. Okay, so that is 10 health, 3 energy, no block. With the start of combat, I now draw 2 extra cards. So I will now draw, let me shuffle the deck, and I'm gonna draw 7 cards. This is really nice. This potentially means I could, you know, draw this offering on the very first hand, and then kind of the whole power level, this momentum going and going. So 7 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No offering unfortunately, but now let's roll the relic. And we've got 6. That means I'll be dazed next turn, right? Oh, and by the way, I can trigger the loaded die itself, so I'm gaining 1 block. Okay, so all I need is 1 more block, so I think I'm fine playing Inflame, 1 energy, gain the strength. Okay, then play 1 defend and 1 strike. That's all I really need. So yep, I'm spending 2 energy on that, gain 1 block to fully prevent this incoming attack, and dealing 2 damage in the process, down to 8 health, and that's about it. This is exhausted, this is all discarded. Right, so I'm preventing damage, but I get dazed, and then new round. 3 energy, drawing 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, where's my offering? So let's roll the die. We've got 2, which is exactly nothing for my relics, but I mean it has 8 health. These 2 could be 3 plus 4, 1 damage off. And because this is not lethal anyway, I don't think I could afford playing Bash and Power Strike, so I guess let's just start with Power Strike to draw at least 1 card, deal 3 damage, down to 5, draw 1 card. Yeah, I'm 1 damage off even if I play 2 strikes. Yeah, so let's go, I guess, for 1 strike, 1 defend. I need to mitigate at least some damage, 1 block and 2 damage, down to 3, and that's it. Means I will take 1 hit unfortunately, so 1 blocking and 1 taken, yikes. And of course this is now weaken. Okay, new round, 3 energy, 1, 2, 3, and yep, now I have the offering, which I probably don't want to play already, because it's too late in the fight. So let me draw, oh by the way, this should have been, of course, exhausted. 2 more, 1, 2, oh, come on, this is not a good hand at all. I need at least 1 strike, so let's go. Okay, I got 1, so I can trigger my relic and gain 1 block. And I do need 1 strike, like 1 extra, to finish it off. So let's go safe with Shrug It Off first, 1 energy, 2 block. And no, you look at that. That is so bad. That means I can play Strike, which deals only 1 damage because of this weaken, down to 2 health. And yep, I don't want to lose health right now, so I'll just rather play pretty much nothing really. I don't need more blocks, so yep, I'm just discarding everything. Blue Slaver deals 2 damage, I'm preventing all of that, get weakened again. Now it's new round, and that I should be able to finish it off, right? 1, 2, yep, we got more than the damage that I needed. GG. And the end of combat, I'm healing 1, should never forget about that. Now let's get the reward. We get 2 gold, and we've got 1, 2, and let me collect those 3 to exchange them for 5, and draw card reward. A Flame Barrier, Metallicize, and Battle Trance. I would say Battle Trance is amazing card. I mean, drawing 3 cards for free is fantastic. Only my concern right now is that because I already have a couple of draw effects, I have Pummel Strike, Shrug It Off, and of course Offering, which I likely will upgrade soon, and it would be a bummer to play, let's say, Battle Trance first, because it says you can't draw additional cards this turn, then draw Offering, and then basically not be able to play this. Yeah, I think that would be a bit awkward For that reason, I'll probably skip Battle Trance, even though I really like it most of the time, and I'll probably go for Metallicize. A bit of nice extra block here and there. Not too huge fan of the card, but I mean, I am quite squishy. So yep, I'll take another power, Metallicize, discarding these two, and that's about it. Now, next we head into another encounter. Oh, hold on, this is mine as well. Right, so let me clean it up, take off this slaver, and then we'll look. We're either going to encounter elite or event elite. And as I said, I'm generally not too huge fan of events, so let's go to another encounter, I guess, because I do want some card rewards. That means let me shuffle my deck. Okay. I'm still lacking in damage quite a lot. I'm not sure I'll be able to defeat the slime boss at all, to be honest. All I have is powers and, you know, setting up for powers, but not much a way of dealing damage. So, yep, we are on the normal encounter room. Oh no, we've got Looter. That is a lot of immediate threats. So, with Acid Slime. Acid Slime. Right. I'm gonna need a couple of more cubes. 7. 5 health, and this move set. Right, let's draw 7 cards. Should not forget about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's roll the relic. Let's see what their move set will be of the Acid Slime. We've got 5. That means again 1 block, which is not that bad, but we'll get days. And is this a turn potentially for offering? And I would say yes. I would love to play my power ideally, so I'm losing 1 health. Gain 2 energy to 5 and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so far we have 4 damage coming up, so we still need a couple of more blocks. So let's play Shrug It Off down to 4 energy and 3 block and draw 1 card. Yes, let's go for Pummel Strike then. Another energy, dealing 2 damage, and I would go for Looter. I really don't like it living with stealing my gold. So 1 energy, 2 damage, drawing 1 card. Yikes, it looks like my power is still there. So I could potentially play Burning Pact to exhaust a card and then draw 2 more. And let's see how many cards I have. 4 cards, one of them is Bash and one of them is Power. But I have 3 energy. Is it worth doing that? Or I could just play Defend and Strike. I think, yeah. All I need is just 1 more block, right? Because we have 4 damage coming up and 2 strikes, yeah. I think this is just a bit safer option, so such a shame I didn't have the power. It would definitely make a big difference. So 1 block and 2 damage from 5 down to 3. Okay, that's about it. This Bane, of course, is exhausted. And right, I spent all my energy. That wasn't the best turn, I must say. Now 2 and 2 damage, I'm preventing all of that, and Looter gains 1 block. Quite annoyingly. Okay, next round, 3 energy, and yep, I've got Bash, Defend, Inflame. Yep, finally there it is. Let's just shuffle the draw pile and draw 1 more. So, last card would be... Ooh, Pommel Strike is pretty good, but I mean, this block is so annoying. I could have played Inflame and Pommel Strike and that would finish off a Looter, but we still need 1 at least basic strike. First let's roll the die. Okay, we've got 1. This is potentially pretty good, because we can get 1 block, and Acid Slime does not attack. So I think let's start by playing Inflame, 1 energy, 1 strength. Should keep this nearby probably. Then let's play Pommel Strike and hoping for a basic strike. So it deals 3 damage, means I'm knocking off this block, and from 3 down to 1 health. Come on. And yes, we've got strike. Phew! So last energy, playing strike to defeating this Looter. Phew! It's not gonna steal, it's not gonna deal any damage. Saved. And Acid Slime also doesn't deal anything, just applying this Weaken, and that's it. Such a shame I didn't have a chance to play Metallicize or Bash, but we've dealt with Looter and we've put some power in play, so this is most importantly. Okay, back to 3 energy and drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm definitely lacking in damage. I have too many skills probably. So let's first roll the die. And we've got 3, which is absolutely nothing. So I guess let's start by playing Shrug It Off, 1 energy to block. That would already cover the incoming damage. And I guess so let's just play for 2 block, for 2 energy, 2 strikes. The first strike deals only 1 damage and we remove this weaken token. And the second strike deals 2 damage, bringing it down to 2 health. Okay, this is all nice and safe. We're not taking any damage, so all prevented. And next turn, 3 energy, 1 strike, boom, that would finish it off. Fantastic. This is all done. I'm gonna keep this strength nearby. And now healing for 1 health, should not forget about that. This is removed to the minion deck. This, the reward. We gain 1 potion, which might come in handy for the next encounter. Change the die to any number before accepting the roll. Okay, yep, this definitely may come in handy. And let's go for the count reward. Wild Strike, Shockwave, and Rupture. Not a huge fan of either of them, I must say. I mean, I could have probably taken Rupture, but since I already have Offering, I don't think I could just afford spamming those cards and losing HP every time, so probably not. Wild Strike is a fantastic value for just 1 energy, dealing 3 damage. This is quite good, especially since I'm lacking in damage so much. And I do have a couple of draw effects to potentially a little bit sort of negating this Days status die, but I would definitely 100% take this if I would have Evolve power, but yeah, I don't have it unfortunately. So should I go for Shockwave? Area weakness is amazing. In multi kind of minion situation, that could be as good as, you know, having 3 block plus vulnerable to everyone. There is just a lot of value from this card. And especially if you upgrade it, it would be 2 of these, but I think it's as good as is even on non-upgraded side. I might regret about this, but I think I will take it. Even though, yeah, I'm definitely lacking in damage. I need more damage, 100%. We look at those basic strikes and bash and pommel strike. This is absolutely horrible. I don't like the way my hand looks so far, but hey, let's see. Let's see if we can push it through at least Act 1. And now it's the elite time. Let me remove the looter from here. And let's see who we get. Oh, Sentries. Okay, this is not too bad. Definitely not as bad as Gremlin Nova, given how many skills I have in my deck. So let me find Sentries A, B. Sentries, A, B. Okay. So I still have not a good feeling about this fight, to be honest. But this is sort to say about every fight, I must say. So health cubes, 1, 2, 2 more. We need 4, 9 health, enemies moveset. Okay, now let's draw 7 cards. Let me shuffle the deck, of course. So, yeah, actually Shockwave would be pretty nice if I manage to get a land on them. Obviously 2 energy, yep, it's a bit tricky to play. I'm really hoping for a boss relic after the, after the boss, like the energy relic or something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, this is pretty decent start potentially. 3 and 4, right? Okay, now let's roll the relic. And we've got 4, that means I get 1 block. Okay, and definitely let's start by playing in flame. So probably like that. 1 energy down to 2.5 strength, and definitely offering 0 energy, gain 2 energy, lose 1 HP, and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is nice. With 4 energy I could potentially play both Shockwave and Pommel Strike, though I still need to have 2 more block if I want to cleanly defeat this one. Although wait, this will be effectively cancelling out one attack, right? And so should we, like this is the way? Pommel Strike, Metallicize, Shockwave, and I think this is the play. So let's go for Shockwave. That means I'm applying area vulnerable and area weakness. How nice is that when you have all 3 enemies like that? And yep, offering is definitely the enabler to play this Shockwave, otherwise I probably wouldn't take Shockwave at all. That was 2 energy down to 2. Now let's go for Pommel Strike. 1 energy dealing 3 damage, and I think I would go for this elite one, although hold on, it's double the damage, it's 6. I mean, I could probably deal 6 damage and then defeat one with Strike. But if I play Strike, then I won't be able to cleanly block all the damage. You know what, let's go for the elite one then. Dealing 6 damage all the way down to 3 health. This vulnerable is removed. And did I draw a card or not? And hold on, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I believe I have not drawn a card yet. Okay, I have shrugged it off, but I think for the last energy I'd rather play Metallicize. No energy, and at the end of turn I'm gain 1 block. Okay, still not too bad. Not too bad. We've got 1 daze from this gentleman. The second sentry deals 2 damage, which I'm fully preventing. This goes off. And 1 more daze from this main sentry, and its moveset goes down. Okay, they all slide here. Okay, new round. 3 energy. Yep, I'm effectively drawing only 3 cards, and look, oh, the curse, yikes, this is bad. Oof, this is absolutely horrible hand. Let's roll the die, let's see if we get anything good. And 6 is, well, it is pretty good. Again, trigger itself, gain 1 block, but that is horrible. I was so hoping for a bash or at least another strike. I mean, we have probably all strikes here, right? Was it a misplay that I dealt 6 damage over here? I mean, yeah, probably. I definitely should have defeated one of the sentries on the previous turn. Yep, 100% a misplay on my part. And for that, I will suffer now. I will suffer and take a lot of damage now. So I'm playing with just 1 strike, dealing 2 damage. Well, I guess let's go to this main sentry now. So down to 1, I'm not able to finish off anyway. And just getting 1 block, and that's it. I have 3 damage coming up. I have only 2 block, and yep, not much I can do about it. So I'm losing 1 life. These 2 were off, and again another daze from this one, the middle sentry, to the top. This exhausted, this is exhausted, this goes to the next moveset. Okay, new round, 3 energy, 1, yep, this is all a strike. Strike, strike, bash, yeah. Okay, 1 more card, so let me shuffle the draw pile, and 1 more. Okay, oh, hold on, I did have Metallicize, so I completely forgot about the end of turn effect, which means I should have gained 1 more block and not lose the health. Yes, sorry about that. I always tend to forget about the start of turn effects or end of turn effects, all the things, sort of passive effects of that sort. Now let's roll the die, see if we get anything good. 5, okay. 5 is good, it means 1 block, and it means that this sentry will attack. It looks like we do have enough damage, right, to finish it off. With bash and strike, that will be 3 damage, plus 4 because of all of the strength, yep, and that should be lethal. Okay, so spending all of my energy just to defeat this sentry, 7 damage. Boom, this vulnerable was so good, double burn vulnerable effectively. And that's about it. Not much else I can do. Over to the enemies, and we have 3 days coming up. Yikes. So we have 1, 2, 3 to the top of my draw pile. Then it's gonna be next turn. 3 energy, and yep, that's I'm effectively drawing just 2 cards. Okay, at least 1 strike would be nice. Hold on, I think I flipped some of the cards. Yeah, that is a bit mess. That is how it should be. Okay, yep. That hopefully should be enough. 1, 2, right. Now let's roll the die. And that is another 5. It means another block. And we've got this bottom row. Okay, this is good. Means I can play 1 strike to finally finish off this elite sentry. Yep, that was definitely a misplay on my part. And then another energy, I'm just dealing 4 damage to this sentry. So from 8 down to 4 health, and that's it. Not much else I could do. These 2 exhausted, this goes back to my draw pile, and new round, 3 energy. Okay, that should be doable now. Just need, yep, 1 bash, and come on, 1 strike. And are you kidding me? Okay, no extra strike, but yeah, this is obviously hilarious. Well, another 5, so same thing, pretty much playing just bash for 2 energy, dealing 3 damage down to 1 with vulnerable, and that's it. I don't need to play any defend. This goes on top of my draw pile, then new round, of course, then draw 1, 2, and yep, any card will finish it off. Okay, so GG. That was a bit sweaty, but definitely not as elegant as I was hoping to defeat this fight, you know, but still at least we made it and didn't lose a lot of health. And speaking of health, should of course gain 1 more back at the end of combat. Right, I don't have any statuses here, right? Yep, so all good. And now of course the reward part. Let's flip it over. So we get 2 gold, 1 relic, and ooh, this is a good one. When you play a power, gain block. This is good, especially since I have 2 powers already. Yep, definitely not too bad. And let's draw 3 cards. Warcry, Heavy Blade, and Twin Strike. I must say that all of those cards are pretty nice. I'm generally not a big fan of Twin Strike early on when there is a Lagavulin, but thankfully we passed over this, so we can already take Twin Strike quite safely. And that would be 1 energy, 4 damage quite reliably, thanks to, you know, the strength. Oh, by the way, that was not 2 coins, that was 2 strength. So, sorry, that 1 and 2, of of course, silly me. Heavy Blade does scale a bit better with strength, especially with the vulnerable, you know, with the 1 power. That is 6 damage times 2, that is already 12. That is potentially a very good card to have in my deck. Warcry is also amazing for drawing more cards, but I think I have quite enough of these effects for now. I would rather take some heavy hitting card. This definitely may come in handy for the boss. So yeah, I'll take Heavy Blade and discard these 2. Okay, so far my deck is still very clunky. This is why I generally not too huge fan of the Ironclad. You kinda need one direction to go, you know, either you go full on the strength build, or the status build, or the exhaust build, but I don't have any sort of clear path just yet. Just a little bit of kinda here and there. Yeah, this is why it's a bit tricky to build Ironclad in a sort of specific way. Okay, so elites are resolved. I did heal for 1 HP, I believe, and so let's go to the event and then the campfire and the boss. Oh, this is a good one. Heal 2 HP, upgrade status strike, gain a relic, or remove a status strike. Generally speaking, I would most of the time prefer to remove a status strike, and maybe this is something I would do as well, but the problem is I just don't have a lot of attack cards to begin with. I mean, on the other hand, I will go to Campfire after that, and I will likely upgrade probably Heavy Blade, so maybe just for the sake of consistency I can actually remove. I'm just thinking if I should upgrade a status strike instead, but no, I think I'll still remove it. It's still the best option, especially long term, so yep, I might regret about this, but we at least removed already 2 strikes, so this is pretty good. And yep, that's about it. And now the event, hold on, it's the campfire time, yep. So let's see what I would upgrade. Either Heavy Blade, Offering potentially. Oh, I mean, it could be even Metallicize for 0 energy, right? And could be even Bash or even Pommel Strike. Yeah, but I think out of all these cards, Heavy Blade probably the best because I do need more damage. And that is +2 damage from this card, plus obviously ×2 if you manage to hit this on the vulnerable, so this is pretty good stuff. Or I could go for Metallicize just for 0 energy, but no. I do need more damage for sure, so let's go for Heavy Blade, even though it is a bit awkward to play this without the boss relic. So yep, I've upgraded my Heavy Blade, and that's about it. Now let me shuffle out the deck. Okay, so that's hopefully should do it. And now the boss time. This slime boss, I'm not sure I'll manage to pull it off, to be honest. I mean, my damage is so lacking. Definitely 23 health, and I don't have any raw damage, I don't have cleave, so even if I manage to defeat this slime boss before its giant attack, I'm not sure how to deal with the minions after that, so yeah. Okay, either way, let's reset the block, reset energy, and draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I've gotten flame. This is good. And I guess we can skip rolling the dice since I don't need any block anyway. So let's spend 1 energy by playing in flame. So I get this strength path now. And let's go for offering. I think, yep, now is the time. So no energy, gain 2 energy, lose 1 life, and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Shockwave is potentially good, even though this is probably something I would rather save for the minions, just to get much more value out of this. Yeah, you know what, let's go for Pommel Strike. 1 energy, dealing 3 damage, down to 20, and I draw 1 card. Oh, I was so hoping for Heavy Blade. Can I even play 2 strikes? And that's it, yep, too many defense cards. I mean, I still have 3 energy, so I could play Shrug It Off, draw a card, and you know what, could be Heavy Blade or Bash, or maybe, yeah, I won't lose anything if I'll just play 2 strikes. So let's go for Shrug It Off to just draw 1 card and have 5 health, I believe. 2 block, which I don't need. Draw a card, and yep. Okay, so I'm just playing those 2 strikes, dealing 4 more damage from, yeah, it was 20 now, so that should be 16. Okay, and that's about it. I'm discarding the rest, exhausting the pain, and have 4 slimes to my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Let me just place them in different parts of my discard pile, just so I could shuffle them more easily later, and not draw all of them at once, hopefully. Even though, of course, you never know. So 4 slime status cards go to my discard pile. Now, next turn, I'll reset in block, gain 3 energy, draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Bash and Heavy Blade. You just look at that. It's so awkward. I can't play them all at once. So first, let's roll the die and hope we can get at least something. Okay, 6 is not bad, because for 6 we can get 1 block, then we can, I guess, play Metallicize for 1 energy, and because it's a power, we gain 1 block from that, and then we'll get 1 more at the end of turn, so we covered with this damage. And yep, I'm definitely playing Heavy Blade, 2 energy, 8 damage. Such a shame I didn't times it 2. Okay, 8 from 16 down to 8, and that's about it. Okay, 3 damage, 1 more at the end of turn. I'm preventing all of that, and then 2 more slime cards. 1, 2 to my discard pile, and this is bad because I'm gonna draw all of them now. So next move set, next round, 3 energy, no block, and let's see how many of those I will draw right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yikes! How bad is that? We still need to deal 8 damage if we want to avoid this giant swing of crush. 6 damage. Now let's roll the die. Let's see if we get anything good from there. Okay, we'll get 5, which is at least something. And I guess my best bets would be to play Burning Pact to hopefully draw 2 cards and praying the gods for Heavy Blade. Otherwise, I'm pretty much screwed, I think. So, yep, spending 1 energy to play Burning Pact. So, I'm exhausting this status and drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. Yikes. So bad. This is so bad. Okay, well, since I'm not able to defeat it anyway, right? I mean, 8 damage, yep, no chance. So, I guess I'll just shrug it off. 1 energy, 2 block to 3. And let's see, another defend. Yep, I definitely need another defense. So that is what I'm playing. Do 4 energy, and then at the end of turn, my Metallicize another energy. So I'm 1 off, unfortunately. And yep, so I'm discarding all of that, including the slimy thing. And I'm taking Juk all 5 damage to the block, and 1 losing health, unfortunately. Okay, new round, 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, I do need my Heavy Blade. So spending 1 energy for Pommel Strike, 3 damage, down to 5, and draw 1 card and Shockwave. No, that is absolutely horrible. So I think let's just play 1 strike, deal 2 damage, down to 3, and I guess let's exhaust at least 1 status for last energy. That's all I can do, and 4 more will be added to my deck now. How bad is that? Wow, I'm definitely lacking in damage so badly. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my. Yep, this will likely just be my KO. So many statuses. Right, this time I definitely should finish it off. 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 100%. Playing Heavy Blade. Boom. Slime Boss is KO. And for the last 1 energy, I can discard at least 1 of these. And that's it. So we're skipping this attack for 3 damage. But now, of course, on death, at the start of next round, summon Large Slime, Acid Slime, and Spike Slime. So 3 minions coming up. Let's find them. We get Spiky Slime. Now we need Large and Acid. Acid and Large. Okay, and they go in that. Sorry, just fix those. Okay, so boss is no more, but we need to place those minions in that specific order: Large, Acid, and Spiky. So 12 health, and 5 and 5. Yeah, this is where we definitely need Shockwave, but I mean, with that many statuses, I don't think I'll be able to pull it off, frankly. So, new round. 3 energy. Let me reshuffle this whole giant mess. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Oops, so bad. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof, how bad is that? Let's roll the die. Let's see if we get anything good. And we have 5. That means we have 4 damage coming up, and we also get 1 block. Right. Oof. So I guess let's hoping for some damage. Heavy Blade, I guess. So I'm spending 1 energy to play Burning Pact to exhaust this status card and draw 2 more. Another probably more statuses. Yeah, not good at all. And it looks like I pretty much have to play 2 defense, which is super bad. But hey, I don't want to take damage. So last 2 energy get up to 3, plus we get 1 more at the end of turn. 4, that is, yep, I'm preventing all of the damage, but that still looks absolutely horrible. And of course I get 2 more of these from large slime, 1, 2, plus 1 weaken, and plus 1 daze from this one. Oof, okay. Beginning of new round. Drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at least we got a shockwave. This is pretty good. So let's roll the die. Okay, we got 1. That means we can trigger our own relic, gain 1 block, and we have 4 damage coming up. And I have... yeah, this is quite annoying. This weaken, I mean, I could have played Shockwave and Pommel Strike, and that could have been lethal, at least for 1 of them, but with this weaken, I can't deal 5 damage. Yikes. I guess let's still play Shockwave nevertheless, or maybe I should go for Pommel Strike first to hopefully gain some block. I mean, I do need to mitigate 4 damage, right? With Shockwave, that's a bit more manageable, but yeah, I think all in all, I have to play Shockwave, so I'm spending 2 energy down to 1, exhausting this one, and I'm gonna apply weaken to all of them and vulnerable to all of them, which is pretty nice. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, and for the last remaining energy, I think I'll go for Pommel Strike, even though it's not lethal, but at least something, so spending last energy dealing 2 damage because of weaken, so not 3. Times 2, it gets 4, and I think I'll go for this one, down to 1 health. Okay. And of course need to draw a card, and yeah, of course we get another status. Okay, end of turn, again 1 block, so it looks like I am preventing all of the damage this turn, right? This is exhausted, this is discarded, this hits for no damage, this is removed, though then I get 2 more of these weakens, super annoying things. Then we have 1 damage coming up from this thing I'm preventing, and this is removed. And then of course another daze, right, and then we have no damage from this spiky slime, but we still get this vulnerable. Super scary. Okay, and that's about it. New round. I'm drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let me roll the die first. Let's see if we get anything, what they're gonna do. This is 1 again. Okay, so I get 1 block from that once again. And I think I should be able, with Heavy Blade, to defeat this one, right? Even despite vulnerable. Yep, so I guess I play 1 strike first to defeat this spiky slime. And then I deal 8 damage, and yep, that should still be enough to defeat this slime as well. Okay, at least something that leaves us with only large slime. And of course this should be removed. Okay, but that's still big damage coming up, because I don't have any more energy to play anything. End of turn, I get 1 block and 2 damage times 2. Ooh, thankfully I'm preventing all that. Okay, phew, it looks like I'm saved, even though I still get 2 of these, but I think now should be more manageable. Okay, so new round. This is exhausted. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's reshuffle the draw pile. Okay, and hopefully things should get a bit more manageable now with just a single minion left. So hopefully get something. Nope. Nothing good. Okay, let's roll the die. And we've got 6. That means another block, and we're gonna have 3 damage this time coming up. So let's start by playing Shrug It Off. 1 energy, 3, all the way to 3 block. Draw 1 card. Oof. Okay, nothing good at all. And our damage is already good, right? We can mitigate that damage, so let's just exhaust these 2 cards, and that's about it. Nothing else I can do with this defense. So yeah, quite a turn. Yet another block, which I don't need, because it hits for 3, so I'm preventing all of that. But then 2 more statuses to my discard pile. Right, new round. 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Even though drawing Bash and Heavy Blade in one hand is not as good, but at least I can still deal quite a nice amount of damage, right? Now let's roll the die. Let's see if we get anything good for us. And 2, nothing at all, but at least this moveset is more manageable, I think. So I guess I'm playing Heavy Blade first, and unfortunately this weaken and vulnerable just cancel each other out super annoyingly, so could have defeated, effectively one-shotted, but just dealing 8 damage. Still not too bad. From 12 down to just 4 health, And I guess let's go for one more strike, which would be just a single bit of damage because of weaken. So down to 3 health, and that's about it. Wow, I'm so crippled with all those statuses. And yep, end of turn, gain 1 block, which I'm preventing this damage, and then get 2 of these weakens again. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. New round, 3 energy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, I believe I forgot to roll the die, so let's roll it. I got 2 again, come on. I got tired of those things. So let's use Burning Pact, 1 energy, exhaust this status and draw 2 cards, at least some damage. Okay, Pommel Strike. Yep, let's go for it. I'm playing Pommel Strike, 1 energy, dealing 2 damage. Hold on, that is down to 1, and yep, then 1 strike, finish it off. Woohoo! We've made it. Wow, we've made it. It was a long fight. Nevertheless, ta-da! It's just, yeah, I'm liking in damage so much, especially with all the statuses, and we've got a bunch of them. This is dun. Let me just quickly remove everything I still had. 1, 2, okay, not as bad. Right, still it was a plenty, and let me just clean the remaining things up, like that. End of battle, of course, I'm healing for 1 HP. This is removed. All the minions, 1, 2, 3, they are going back. And now the best part, the reward. Tan-tan! Let's get 2 gold first, which I'm gonna exchange 3 of these to 1 5 coin. Then let's draw a boss relic. 1, 2, 3. Cursed Key, Snacko Eye, and Orrery. Not a huge fan of either of them, I must say. I mean, Orrery, probably not. Cursed Key does look really good. Gain energy is probably what that I need a lot. I'm just not a big fan of 2 curses. I mean, that is a lot. Snacko Eye could be like a more or less, you know, safer option between the 2. Occasionally drawing cards, occasionally drawing more energy. Or should I go for a bit more curses? And well, Snacko Eye could be amazing, especially if you get Evolve, but the problem is I don't have that power yet. But do I need it? Oh, let's go for consistency. No, but 2 curses. Yeah, you know what? This time I'll go for a bit greedy and probably take 2 curses. Even though before doing that, let me actually take the card reward. Right, rare card. Oh, we got Corruption, Demon Form, and Uppercut. And between these 3, yep, definitely taking Corruption. Wow, even though I don't have Dark Exchange yet. I mean, maybe with the Corruption, I should go for Orrery. Scroll through, you know, 4 card rewards, hoping really for this Dark Embrace. Oh my goodness, this is such a tough choice. I mean, for the Legendary, for the rare card, yep, 100% taking Corruption. Even though Demon Form could be better, way, you know, scaling damage, but no, I think this is just more fun. And Uppercut is an amazing card as well, and I do need more attacks, but not sure about that. I think this is just would be a bit more fun, even if I lose it, that still could be worth it, you know, just for the sake of. So probably not to these 2. And now Cursed Key or Orrery, and I think I do need Dark Embrace so much to make this whole kind of engine works. Without it, it would be a bit too clunky, so let's go for it. It's not something I would normally pick, and I would definitely 100% prefer Cursed Key or Snacko Eye, but I think I do need Dark Exchange, and Feel No Pain would be amazing with this build as well. So let's go Orrery, just drawing 12 cards basically. So that is 1, 2, 3. I don't need anything from that really, but I'll take Seed Red, just 1 energy occasionally, yep. So that was 1 draw, 1 more reward, Nope, Carnage, Sentinel, and Wild Strike. And yep, since I can exhaust it, that is more energy, so yep, let's go for that. 3rd one, another Seed Red, oh, Golden Ticket. Another Golden Ticket? What crazy is that? Oof, but do I want anything from Golden Ticket? Or should I go safely for just another Scene Red? Hold on, but I can reveal them anyway, right? So when revealed, yep, you just replace it, so we get 1. Oh, Berserk and Juggernaut. Oh my goodness, they both so good, but I'll take Berserk, dealing more area damage whenever I exhaust. Wow, this is just getting wild. So this is returned, and the last one, right? Get 1, 2, and 3. No Feel No Pain, and no Dark Exchange, unfortunately. Yikes. But I'll take Cleave probably, because I do need more damage, and more raw damage specifically. So yep, I'm taking Cleave. That was all my 4 card rewards, right? And we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so we'll get all of them. And yeah, that deck is a bit wild. I'm not sure I'll be able to pull it off really. So let me just clean it up. This goes to the bottom of the reward deck, and this all giant stack gets shuffled. Right. So I'm really hoping to still to see, you know, all this Dark Exchange and Feel No Pain and what some other cards. Yeah, that's probably the only 2 cards I really need, if I'm being completely honest. So this is all good now, right? Let me just clean it up, remove those things. Of course, I'm gonna heal 4 HP all the way down to 9, so I'm full health. Nice. Let's remove this boss. Let's quickly set up Act 2, which I normally do just like that. I already have everything ready. Let's randomize the map super quickly and generate the path. Okay, let's shuffle all of those. We already have the blue key, so this is nice. Just need 2 more keys for the Act 4. Let's go. This is white, dark, 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 white, 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 and dark, dark, and 1 dark, and 1 more, and white, white, white. Okay, let me just beautify them a bit, like so. This is dark, oh yep, white and white, yep, all correct. Okay, we definitely need an early shop with that amount of gold, but not sure if we can take probably this path for this early shop. Let's see, let's also select the boss of the Act 2. We've got 1, 2, 3, and once again let the roll decide who we're gonna encounter this time. Okay, then we got 3, that means we're gonna face the Automaton. Okay, not too bad. This is Act 2, right? Yep, all good. Act 2, this is removed. Let me just replace the next deck for the Act 2, right? So pretty much good to go. Let me just shuffle my my deck. This does look a bit ridiculous, I must say, with all these cards. You know, we sort of completely managed to fully pivot the build from more like a strength-oriented build, I guess, to this exhaust build, even though I'm still lacking a couple of crucial components, so I'm not sure how well it's gonna go. But yep, we're pretty much ready to begin Act 2. Hey, just a quick note before we continue. One of my long-term goals with Think Gaming is to reach 1,000 supporters on Patreon. That's the freedom number that will allow the channel to be financially sustainable regardless of YouTube algorithm. If you enjoy the channel and would like to help me keep making more Slay the Spire deep strategy videos just like this one, you can join the Patreon using the link below. And now back to the video. Alright, so with corruption in my deck, I definitely want to get as many card rewards as I can to get the remaining components of this whole build. And with 15 gold, I definitely would like to visit the early merchant, so probably it would be this left path. And then on this event, this is tough. This could be probably another Campfire, because I do want to upgrade my corruption as quick as I can. Then likely another elite, and maybe there towards here another elite as well. I mean, could potentially after this event go straight, but no. And I don't think I will take the Burning Elite either until my build is fully solid. So first things first, let's start with the normal Act 2 encounter. We have Looter with Mugger. Oh, I don't like this combo at all. They give a lot of sort of pressure, and yeah, this is not good. We're gonna need a bunch of cubes here. Track their move. 10 health, and here move, and 12 health over here. I don't like these guys, especially before this shop. How thematic is that? Alright, so let's reset. 3 energy. I'm drawing 7 cards because of the power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, no corruption yet, so let's go for offering. I'm spending 1 HP, get 2 more energy, 2, 5, and draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. No. Yikes. No corruption. Now let's roll the die as well. See if we get anything good. Get 5. Not too bad. I get 1 block at least. And let's see, for 5 energy, I think I would play Shockwave probably, followed by Heavy Blade. I mean, that Shockwave effectively will be the same as 2 block, which is not enough, unfortunately. Right, we have 4 damage coming up. Right. Okay, not good at all. I could play Berserk, and get 1 block from that because of my relic, just in case I'll be able to exhaust anything later on. So yeah, let's start with that. 1 energy on Berserk, so 2 block. I need 2 more if I want to prevent the damage. Hold on, but with Shockwave, yeah, in what I'm talking about, of course, with a Vulnerable and Weaken, they would deal 2 damage only. So, perfect. Let's go for Shockwave, 2 energy, and we've got 2 Vulnerable and 2 Weakens. 1, 2, and then all damage now settled, right? They will deal only 1 damage each, so I'm fully preventing that. And let's go for Heavy Blade. Such a shame I don't have any power yet. I mean, any strength, so that deals only 6 damage. But hey, that's still not too bad. So, last energy. And I think I'll go with this looter first. So, from 10 down to 4. Okay, and this is removed. This is exhausted, and so is all of those cards are discarded as well. So they both hit me for 1 energy. Thanks to this Weaken, it's now removed, and this Mugger also gains 1 block. Yeah, next turn we have 5 damage coming up, so let's reset that. 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I do have corruption now, but I don't have any way of drawing more cards. Yeah, this is why I said you need more card drawing, specifically Dark Exchange. Oof. So let's roll the relic first if we get anything. Okay, 5 again, so another 1 block. And I mean, let's see, even with Inflame, my Pommel Strike still won't deal the final blow to this looter, right? I'm 1 damage off, so it looks like let's go for Corruption, maybe then play Burning Pact to draw 2 more cards. Hopefully some of them would be at least blocks. Yeah. That is quite unfortunate, but it looks like this is what I have to do. I'm playing Corruption for all 3 energy, and I get 1 block thanks to this relic. Now I can play this skill for free, so I'm playing this one to exhaust this card, and whenever you exhaust card, deal 1 damage to everyone, so down to 3, and here I'm knocking off this block. Then I'm exhausting 1 card, and I think I will exhaust probably Metallicize. I don't think I would need this, so exhausting it, dealing another damage to every row, down to 2 health, and here we have down to 11, and then drawing 2 cards. Come on. Oh, Cliff would be amazing. At least I got defend, right? Yeah, okay, so I get defend, which I can exhaust, play for free, and deal damage to any row, so 1 damage here, and we're literally 1 damage off from finishing off this looter. I don't have any more skills or energy. Wow, so unfortunate. And that means I'm taking a bunch of damage. We have 3 plus 2. I have only 2 blocks, so I'm taking 3 damage. Wow, from 8 down to 5. This is why I don't like this couple so much. They are so aggressive all the time, a lot of pressure. And yep, so new round, 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so let's roll the die. And get 4, so it is 1 block. And yeah, let's start with Shrug It Off for no energy, 2 block to 3, and draw 1 card. And whenever you exhaust a card, deal 1 damage to everyone. So, pew, this looter is gone. At least it won't steal any gold from me. And 1 damage to this one as well, down to 9 health. Okay, now let me reshuffle the draw pile and draw 1 card. Okay, and let's see, we got Cleave. A bit too late for that, but you know, still not too bad. I can still exhaust this card for free, gain 2 energy to 5, and deal 1 damage thanks to Berserk. Then I can exhaust Sentinel, gain 2 more block and energy all the way to 6, another damage, then another block, another damage down to 6, and then play Cleave and Strike for another 3 damage, down to 3. I believe this should be correct, right? Yeah, and I'm preventing. Hold on, there is a vulnerable, so that means I could have deal times damage from Cleave, so that would be 2 extra, down to just 1 health. Okay, and this vulnerable goes off. 4 damage, I'm preventing all of that, of course. In new round, we need to deal just final 3 damage because of 2 blocks. Okay, 3 energy, drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have plenty. Yeah, we can definitely deal 3 damage and GG. Such a shame, I still did take a hit, even though I'm healing for 1, so I'm now at 6. But yeah, that definitely could have been better, just a bit more drawing cards. That's what I definitely need. Well, namely Dark Exchange, obviously, with Dark Embrace. So this was a minion. Now let's go for this reward. We get a potion, which is good. Vulnerable, okay, may come in handy and reward. Yeah, I definitely need more. No. Okay. I mean, a second wind is pretty nice to clear up all the statuses and whatnot, and gain quite a lot of block in the process. But I think drawing more cards is what I need the most right now to get this corruption more consistently and all of that, especially since I don't have a Dark Embrace yet. So drawing 2, potentially even 3 cards would be nice. So yeah, you know what, I think I'll take this one. Warcry, even though this is not the best cards by any means, but I think that should still do it. Okay, right, let's remove this looter and let's move on, well, I guess to the next encounter. Since we're going to the shop, thankfully we managed to save all our 15 gold, nothing was stolen thankfully. And now let's see who's gonna be our next encounter, in that we have Cultist. Oh no, with 2 more Cultists. And I don't have a lot of area damage. Got 1, and we need 1 more. Cultist. Okay. Yep, that is tough. I think I will lose quite a lot of health here. I have a bad feeling about this one. So let's shuffle the deck. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nothing. I mean, no offering, no corruption just yet. So let's put all the cubes on 9 health. Right, and let's first roll the die. Let's see if we get any block from that. That would be nice. Now we've got a 6, which is indeed we get 1 block. Okay, and I think before I spend any energy, let's play Warcry, I think. For 0 energy, it is exhaust. Hold on, maybe before playing it, should I go for Berserk since it's exhaust? Hold on, I need to think. Well, in this fight, I definitely would love to play Metallicize and Berserk. And yeah, I just don't have a lot of powers. Maybe actually play all of those. Play just 3 powers, and that's it. Even though that feels a bit wasteful of not playing Cleave. Maybe actually this is something I could put to the top of the draw pile, right? Yeah, so let's go for it. Let's play all of those 3 powers, 1, 2, 3. Because of that, I gain 3 block, which is fantastic. I gain, of course, 1 this strength buff. Let me keep this nearby. And I think let's play Warcry for 0 energy. By the way, I'll spend all of my energy, but I'm playing this one for free. Draw 2 cards, 1, 2. Ooh, and I can play 1. I can put 1 of them to the top of the draw pile. Oof. I mean, I could have played Offering now, but if I'll draw Corruption, that would be awkward because I really need 3 energy to play it. Yikes. So I think I'll put Heavy Blade on top of my draw pile to play it next. That would deal 8 damage thanks to this power, which would be fantastic. So I'm putting this like that, and because this card is exhausted, I can deal 1 damage to any row. So 1 damage to all of them. Now, still can play Offering. It's just, as I said, it's a bit awkward. You know, if I get Corruption, that would be not good. But I think it's still worth it. So that is what I'm playing. I'm losing 1 life, gain 2 energy. And because I exhausted a card, I deal 1 damage to everyone, down to 7, and draw 3 cards. 1. Hold on, I'm idiot. Of course, Heavy Blade is here. And we've got Corruption. No. Hold on, I should have played this one before. Right, so yeah. Between Warcry and Offering, I definitely did a big misplay completely on my part. And now I can't play Corruption. Oof, yeah, that is exactly what I was talking about. So, well, I guess for 2 energy, let's just play Heavy Blade to defeat at least 1 of them. Yep, that was definitely awkward and 100% a misplay on my part. I'm not sure why I've done this, but either way, this is all discarded. Now they hit me for 2 damage. I'm preventing all of that, but of course they grow in power. Kaka! Now new round, 3 energy. I'm drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll the die. Get 6 again. Pretty cool. Get 1 free block. Now we have a 4 damage coming up. I will get 1 block at the end of turn for free, so I could potentially prevent damage from 1 of them. Is there any way I could deal enough damage now? Let's say if I play Bash, that is 3 plus 4. Hold on, plus 3 times this. Oh yeah, 3 times 2, 6. Yep, more than needed. So fantastic. We can play all of this to defeat another cultist, and I can draw 1 card, even though I'm not really sure I need it, but hey. And then at the end of turn I gain 1 block, and that's about it. Okay, we managed to prevent all of this damage, but then of course it grows in power again. 3 energy, new round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I think we've done pretty much all good cards were already there. So looks like this turn I'll just have to play defensively. Look at this. Oh, look at this hand. So let me draw. Roll the die. Got 1. Oh, we can trigger my Dollar Mirror to get another 1 block. Okay, so just need 1 more because we have Metallicize. So I guess let's start by playing Shrug It Off to draw 1 card. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Seen Red. Well, not something I need, but I mean I can exhaust it just to trigger my Berserk. So again, 1 energy and deal 1 damage because of Berserk. And then I just deal 2 more damage with Strike down to 4 health, and that's it. And then I play, of course, 1 defend, so I'm fully blocking this attack. This is exhausted, then I'm fully blocking. It grows again, and now new round. Let me reshuffle this. 4 health. I mean, I should be able to deal this with just, 2 strikes. That should do it, or maybe a couple of exhausts. So hopefully we should finish the fight. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So we've got 4 damage. Yep, more than needed. GG. Not too bad. I thought it would be worse, to be honest. So I'm gaining 1 health back. Let me clean this up. But yeah, I'm still missing a lot of sort of reliability in my deck. Let me remove those minions and remove that. Okay, and the reward, we've got 2 gold, which is amazing since we're heading towards the shop. And let's get a card reward, a Whirlwind and Clothesline and Flame Barrier. I mean, Flame Barrier could be nice since we have Corruption now, that's a big block, could potentially play for free, but do I really need this? I mean, it's still a bit awkward while I don't have a lot of draws and everything, and my deck is getting a bit beefy. I'm not sure I want any of that, to be honest. Maybe I still should take it. It could come in handy for potential some elite fights, maybe the boss even, because currently I have only a single block card, right? That my Shrug It Off 2 block is basically my best block here. And Sentinel. Yep, I don't have like any big ways of getting some blocks, so I think I'll take it still, even though I'm not a fan. So I might regret about this, but who knows. Right, now let's remove this one, and let's finally for the first time head towards Merchant. Yes, let me grab the Merchant board. Merchant time, replace it all like that, starting with potions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next skill played twice is potentially good. Let's go for relics. Mutagen, Mumified. Oh, this one is good. Gain 2 energy if you play the power. Wow, this would be fantastic. Now let's reveal cards as well. Battle Trance. Oh, we got Feel No Pain. Nice. Yep, this is definitely something I'm taking. And let's reveal 3 colorless cards as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, it looks like I do have quite a lot of powers. So, hold on. Do I even have enough gold now? Let's see. I have 17. That is a decent amount. But can I afford buying Mumified Hand? That would be, wow, 10 gold plus 3. 13. And for the last 4 gold, I guess remove a card, right? I still have strikes. Or do I even have another curse? Hold on. I have only a single curse. Oops. I don't think I have another one. Just my Sender's Bane. So yep, I think I can remove Strike, and that would be 3 plus 4, 7 plus 10, 17 exactly. Wow. Yep, I think all of this is worth it. So down to complete 0 gold. But I don't think we need this, right? Doesn't seem like there's gonna be any merchant anytime soon, and I don't think we could reach this one. Yep, so it's basically all our gold until the end of the next act. So yep, I'm removing Strike, and this is our 3rd strike we already removed. So Feel No Pain is good, and this relic is good as well. Once per combat, 2 more energy whenever you play a power, and I do have a bunch of powers. So nothing from the potions. I mean, nothing I could afford at least anyway, and those as well. Even though Mutagen is nice, but now I think my deck is too slow for it. I usually prefer having Mutagen on Silent or maybe on Watcher, but not really on Ironclad. So these 2. Okay, Feel No Pain is good already, and colorless meant to the bottom. Right, so that's about it. That was a nice shop encounter. Now let's go to the event. Something good, hopefully. Oh no, fight. Yeah, treat this room as just a normal combat encounter. Right. So let's see, we get Centurion, right, with the Mystic. The classic combo, quite dangerous one I must say, if you're not careful with this. So let me remove this event card from here. and shuffle the deck. Right, I do have a lot of powers now, and with Feel No Pain, I get not fully settled. You know, my still kind of engine is lacking in draw effects, but at least I should be able to mitigate a bit more damage. So we're gonna need a 1, 2, 3 cubes. Oh no, one more, because it has 12 health. Alright, now let's draw 7 cards. Oh, I got Feel No Pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is a pretty decent hand, even though obviously no corruption and no offering. So let's roll the die. Okay, we got 4. That means I get 1 block, and Centurion does net attack, which is good. I guess maybe let's go for Berserk first, so then I could play Burning Pact to draw more cards, and yeah, I need more cards. So I'm spending 1 energy down to 2 to put Berserk in play. Now I can spend another energy down to 1 to play Burning Pact, and I will exhaust 1 card, probably this Defend. I mean, I still have Shraga off, right? Oh, hold on, but before doing that, before playing Burning Pact, I should also probably play Feel No Pain as well. So that is what I'm playing, even though, wait, if I play this now, there's still a chance for seeing corruption, but yeah, I mean, after playing Berserk, I still get 1 block anyway. So yeah, I'm playing Burning Pact, and I'm exhausting Defend, because I exhausted a card. I deal 1 damage to everyone, 1, 1, draw 2 cards, nope, nope, okay. Yeah, well, now I'm definitely playing Feel No Pain, gain another block, so I spend all of my energy, which was a bit dumb as I think about, because I still have Seen Red. So maybe just before doing that, let me play Seen Red. I'm sorry about that. It's a bit of cheating, but I'm playing Seen Red first to gain 1 energy to deal 1 damage to everyone, because I exhaust this card, and only then I play Feel No Pain. And now I can at least follow up with Strike, deal at least 1 damage to this Knight, down to 12 health. Right, so this is all discarded. These are my exhausted, these are my powers, and that's about it. The Knight gives 3 block to the Mystic, and the Mystic attacks me for 2 damage, which I'm fully preventing, and then of course this nasty status effect. I mean, this Wicked. Right, new round, 3 energy, drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no corruption still. So let's roll the die. We got 6, which means the Knight does not attack again, but they all will get a strength buff. This is not good, but at least I get 1 block, which oh, hold on, frankly I don't need it. But yeah, I can at least play this power for 1 energy, and probably either Strike and Pommel Strike or Bash. Unfortunately, can't play Bash and Pommel Strike, but to be honest, I probably don't want to draw any cards, just in case there is a corruption and I have no energy. Yeah, that would be awkward. So you know what, let me just play a single Bash. 2 energy, 3 damage to the Knight, bringing it down to 9 health and vulnerable. And that's about it. Can't do anything else really. But of course, I should not forget that I have all those powers, including strength. Right, so Centurion just gives 3 the same block, and now super scary, they all get strength buff. Yep, this is not good. Okay, new round, 3 energy, drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this doesn't look good, but at least I have a couple of draw effects. Okay, let's roll the die. We got 4, so he still does not attack. Okay, fantastic. Get 1 block, and I guess let's go for offering. So I'm spending 1 health, gain 2 energy to 5, and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, baby. Because this card exhausted, I deal 1 damage to everyone. So 1 here and knocking off 1 block from the Mystic. And yeah, well, there we go. I guess I'm playing Corruption, another power. So I'm now down to 2 health, 2 energy, but I'm gonna trigger my Mimified Hand to get back to 4. Now, well, let's go for Shockwave, I guess, which I'm exhausting for free because I exhausted. I deal damage to everyone. 1 here and 1 over here. They all get another vulnerable and weaken, which is fantastic. Then let's, I guess, play Warcry and draw 2 more cards because I still have a bunch of energy. So I'm playing 1 and 2. Okay, and then put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Well, I guess let's put Defend on top of my draw pile, like that. And then, well, let's exhaust this skill, gain a bunch of energy in the process, and deal 1 damage to Mystic, because it intend to attack. And then, because it's exhausted, deal damage to everyone, down to 6. And here, hold on, what's health was here? Oh my goodness, I think it's now at 10. Oh, did I slide anything here? Oh my goodness. I believe it should be 10 now. Sorry about that. Those cubes, they slide in so easily, but I believe it's now 10 health. Right, and I still can play Cleave away, but I still have this weaken. Yikes, that means no ×2, but hey, I think that still should be alright. So I'm spending 1 energy to effectively remove 1, and like that, and I'm just dealing 3 damage to everyone. Oops, so we are here. 3 damage down to 3, and here down to 7. Okay, still have this power I can play, another energy, and then exhausting this defend, another block of dealing damage down to 2 and down to 6. And that's about it. This is exhausted, and we're good. Obviously at the end of turn we get another block, but we don't need it. So the knight gives 3 block again to the mystic, and mystic is attacking for 3 damage, oh no, for 2, and then this one is removed and basically applies to me. Okay, that was pretty fun. Now new round, 3 energy. I'm drawing 1 card, plus let me reshuffle the deck. Okay, the deck is getting much smaller now because so many cards already exhausted. 1, 2, I mean that's 3, 4, 5. Okay, and of course the block is removed as well. And let me roll the die. We've got, well, 4 again. Okay, that means 1 block, and I can just safely exhaust these 2, gaining 2 more block, dealing 2 more damage for them in the process. So the knight is defeated. This one has 4 health. Okay, let me just flip his over. Okay, and then for the last 3 energy, I can just follow it up with Heavy Blade, and that's it, right? Even despite that one, yep, that is still plenty of damage. Wow. Okay, this is getting fun now with Corruption, even though quite a lot of fiddling, I must admit, with Berserker and all of that. So this is all good. Now let's get the reward. Maybe just clean it up. Strength. Okay, this is a Mystic here minion deck, and the reward. Okay, got 1 gold, 1 potion, which I'm probably gonna drop. Yeah, maybe let's drop Gambler's Brew. I'd rather take a bit more damage. Okay, and draw 3 cards. Oh, Dark Embrace! Yes, I don't need to look at anything else really. That is the only power we need. 100%, yes. Woohoo! Now the only problem is to draw this consistently, but I think with a couple of more draw effects we should be able to pull it off now. Wow! So nice! When things are kind of pulling off together, the deck is quite beefy, so hopefully I should be able to draw this more or less consistently, because unless I have all those powers in play, I'm pretty much, sorry, it's a bit messy here. Unless I have all those powers in play, I'm pretty much useless. But I think we're good. Oh, and at the end of battle, of course, I'm healing for 1 HP. And now, well, let's head over to Campfire, definitely, to upgrade all the things. Man, I think, well, I should have not bothered shuffling all the cards, but I think either Berserk or Corruption. Which of these 2 should I upgrade? Berserk will deal double the damage, so that is a lot of damage, big damage spike. But on the other hand, Corruption, something I could play much more easily for 2 energy instead of 3. But you know what, I think because I have Mimified Hand, that is just a bit more safer now. That means I can play Berserk, upgrade Berserk, and just dealing 2 damage to any row for each exhausted card. It's a big difference. So that is what I do, upgrading Berserk. And next I would probably upgrade Dark Embrace, and then probably Corruption. Yeah, I need a lot of upgrades to make this whole thing work. This is not an easy build to pull off, and I'm still, a bit wacky. It doesn't really fully shine yet, but we'll see. And now, Burning Elite or Normal Elite. And I think I'm not fully sure about Burning Elite yet, so let's go to a Normal Elite. Yep, I think that is a bit safer. I'm gonna leave this Burn Elite for Act 3 probably. Okay, so let's see who we get. And this is, Taskmasters. Quite aggressive combo. I'm not sure if it's a good match for my build, because my build definitely relies on sort of ramping up damage, putting all these powers in play. So we have Blue Slaver, Red Slaver, and Taskmaster. Yeah, this is a scary elite. I'm not sure it actually would be the worst elite for me, to be honest. Although, depends, I guess, on my Berserker. If I manage to pull it off relatively early, then with raw damage, that could help a lot. But yeah, it's just a lot of pressure on me from this duo usually, from this trio. So, okay, 3 energy. Let me draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no offering, no corruption. Yikes. Alright, let's roll the die. And we'll get 5. That means we're gonna have dazed 3 times. This is not good. Not good at all. And I think I should just, well, put all my powers in play. Because that effectively each gives me 1 block. And by the way, I should of course gain 1 block from that. So, let's go for it. I'm playing Feel No Pain for 1 energy. And once per combat, if you play the power, this turn gain 2 energy, so Juk to 4. Then I'm playing Dark Embrace. 2 energy and gain another block. Hold on, I should have also gained block from Feel No Pain as well. And also 1 energy on Inflame. Another block from that. And the last energy should either go for Defend or Cleave maybe. I mean, we have 5 damage coming up. But I think, yeah, I should go a bit more aggressively. Even if I lose 1 health, I think that's still better than not dealing enough damage. Oh, I could even go with a Vulnerable Potion. Hold on, I could even go with both actually of these potions. But the question is, if it's worth it, you know, spending 2 potions, because I have strength, that means my cleave deals 3 damage, so with vulnerable that is 6, and with fire potion, yep, I can totally finish off 1 of them. And you know what? Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'm using both of these potions and defeating this red slaver. I really don't like his vulnerable. This way I won't take any hit this turn, I won't lose any health, and yeah, be just a bit safer. So yep, this is all resolved. Now I'm blocking all of their damage, preventing, because they all give me 2 days, 1, 2, and we've got strength on Taskmaster. Right, new round, 3 energy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, offering and seeing red is good. Now let's roll the die. And that is 5. That means 1 block and the same moveset. Okay, so let's definitely start with offering. I'm spending 1 life, 5 energy, drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. I should have upgraded my offering already. Yeah, maybe actually instead of Berserker, maybe I should have upgraded offering now that I think about it. But in any case, I'm playing 1 for Metallicize, another power, because I played the power, again 1 block. Oh, hold on, I exhausted a card, right? That means my Dark Embrace kicks in. Oh, and so is the Feel No Pain. Yeah, I should not forget about this. Whenever I exhaust a card, I gain 1 block and also draw a card. Okay. Now let's exhaust this one as well. Seeing red, that means I gain 1 energy, 1 block, and also draw another card. Come on, where is corruption? So let me use Warcry and drawing 2 cards. 1, 2, no. And let's put a card on top of my draw pile. Well, I don't need any of that, to be honest. Let's see, I have 5 energy. Can I play this? Yep, I think that should do it. So let's put Defend on top, even though that doesn't make much sense, because I would draw this anyway, right? Yeah, but I mean, I can play Shockwave first. 1, 2, it is exhaust once again, because it's exhausted. I gain energy, I draw 1 card, yep, which is obviously this one. And now we apply Vulnerable to both of them and Weaken to both of them, which is really nice. Now I can use my, I think, Bash, which deals 6 damage because of the vulnerable, so I'm now down to 1 energy and 6 damage down to 4, and the vulnerable is still there. And I think now I can play Pommel Strike probably, even though that is a bit risky. I mean, now just in case if there is this card next is Corruption, that would be a bummer, but I think all I really need is just 4 damage, right? So I can just play Basic Strike, because I do have my Strength, so yep, on Vulnerable it deals 4 damage. Yep, so that is what I'm playing. Just last strike to finish off the Blue Slaver. Okay, that's good, another minion down, and this is all exhausted. And now the Taskmaster hits me for 1 damage because of this token, which I'm of course fully preventing, and then it gets another strength. Okay, so we're just 1v1, much more sensible now. Okay, 3 energy, and nope, it wasn't corruption after all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, still no corruption. Okay, let's roll the die, although they don't have any like movesets anymore. So yeah, 3, well, this doesn't give me anything, but I think that's still fine. And well, I can play Burning Pact to exhaust a card. Oh, hold on, I can exhaust Sentinel, that would give me more energy. And one of these 3 cards is Corruption, obviously. So yeah, let's go for it. I'm spending 1 energy to play Burning Pact, and so it goes over here, and I'm choosing to exhaust Sentinel, because Sentinel is exhausted, It gives me 2 energy, back to 4. So let me now draw 2 cards. Yes, we got Corruption, nice, and Berserk, woohoo! And because I exhausted a card, I gain 1 block and draw 1 card. Now you see it's all pulling up together quite nicely. So yeah, I'm definitely playing Corruption, and because I played a power, so from 4 down to 1 energy, again another block. Then I'm definitely playing Berserk, another power, another block, and now I can play Defend for free, gain 2 block from that one, from here and from the power, deal 2 damage in the process, and down to 14. Let's go for Flame Barrier, playing it for free. Hold on, I should also draw a card, so let me shuffle my deck. Okay, drawing 1 card. Okay, I'm exhausting this one too. 2 more block, 2 more damage, down to 12, and draw a card. Okay, I don't have energy, but that's still quite fun. Let's exhaust this one as well. So another bunch of block, 1 damage to this gentleman, and also 2 more from Berserker, down to 9. And then, well, should I go for Shrug It Off? I mean, sure. Let's play this one as well, and basically have more blocks than needed. This card is exhausted, 2 more damage from Berserker, and drawing a card, and that's it. I'm out of energy, I'm out of skills. But yeah, this is quite fun. Taskmaster attacks, and of course I'm preventing all of that. Oh, I'm not actually sure if last time I gained this Daze status die, I mean this status effect. Maybe not. That could be a misplay on my part, and I apologize for that if it's like an oversight. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Now, new round, 3 energy, drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's roll the die, even though I don't need it more than needed. Still get 1 block nevertheless. But now, yeah, I guess let's use Pummel Strike, deal 3 damage. Oh, times 2, that is 6 damage. Down to just 1, and of course I'm drawing a card, and yep, just playing something really, and that's it. Wow. Yep, now it's all coming together. Just look at this ridiculous amount of powers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting scared now about the Act 3 of that boss. Oh, I won't face the Awakened dude. Right, so let me shuffle like all those powers in such kind of way so they won't be all drawn together at once, ideally. So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Hold on, get a reward first. So let me clean it up. All those minions, go. Here, right, we've got 2 gold, 1, 2. We've got a relic. Oops, I draw 2. That is 1 golden eye. It's okay. It's okay for looking for kind of powers more reliably. Not too bad. And of course, we got the upgraded card reward. A golden ticket. 2 golden tickets. No, I don't like this. I think I had the same thing in Act 1, but it means basically I'm just wasting 1 golden ticket. How bad is that? Let's replace them. Ooh, double tap and Impervious. Oh, both of them are really good. I mean, they both go exceptionally well, obviously, with this build. Maybe not so much for double tap though, even though, yeah, I mean, that still can be nice to play attack twice. I mean, both of them are amazing, really. Such a hard choice. Maybe I'll go for double tap, since it comes upgraded, and this will give 8 block, right? But I think my block is getting pretty decent at this point. I don't think I need more of that. I would rather repeat my attack cards, play them twice. This is more damage, potentially quite a lot of damage. So yep, this is what I'm taking, even though such a shame they both were at the same time. I'd rather take both of them if I could. Okay, so this is all done to the bottom like that. Let me shuffle it again. Okay, and now, well, I guess let's head over to another elite, because why not? And hold on, did I heal at the end of combat? Probably not. I believe I have not. So back to 6. Hopefully that is correct. Oh, forget, of course. Both golden tickets go to the bottom of this reward deck as well. So Taskmaster, done. Yep, let's go to that elite. So that means event time. And here we have the merchant. Not something I would want. I mean, with no gold, it's a bit awkward merchant, I must say. I can't even remove a card for just 3 gold. So yeah, quite a waste. Even though I could purchase a potion, but no. Oh, Ice Cream is such a good relic. That feels very, very unfortunate. Body Slam, Clash. Ooh, Clash is good. Maybe let's reveal colorless cards as well. 1, 2, 3. Drawing more cards is good, and Exhaust. I mean, not much choice I have. It could be either Clash or Finesse, but Not sure if it's worth it. Probably not so much. And still, I would rather take maybe Finesse to draw in more cards. And Exhausting, yep, it's just better synergy overall. Though, or maybe even nothing. Or potentially even Body Slam, given how much ridiculous amount of block I have. Okay, now this is getting tough choice. Or frankly, maybe even nothing. Nothing is actually a good choice as well. Could be either Nothing or Clash, I think, yep. Or still Finesse. I mean, because it costs 0 and you still draw a card, it's still not too bad. Just effectively free block, which is never wasted. So yeah, you know what? I'll take it. For 3 energy, I'm taking Finesse. Even though not something I like really need, but hey, I'll take it nevertheless. So let me shuffle the deck. And that hopefully should do it. Okay, so 3 of these. And 2 of colorless. Alright. And this was event card. Got 3 potions. I don't have any potions at all, so this does not look good. Heading towards, you know, the boss fight with no potions, but hold on, place them here like that. And all of those relics. Yeah, the ice cream could be really nice, but that's something I could afford, unfortunately. Okay, so merchant done. Yep, let's go to the elite. And here we have... Oh no! Book of Stabbing. This is absolutely the worst elite of Act 2, or maybe even in the entire game, to be completely honest. 36 health and just a lot of pressure. Yep, I don't think my deck is sort of good optimized against such an enemy. And I think right away I can already use my golden eye to scry 3 to reveal the top 3 cards. Let's see, 1, 2, oh, 3. I actually quite like all of them, but maybe not so much for double tap. I don't think I would need it. I'd rather go to Corruption and Dark Embrace and all of that. So I think I will discard this one, and yeah, probably leave this 2 at top. I'm fine like that. So now I'm drawing 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, have quite a lot of draw effects, which is good. Now let's also roll the relic. Let's see if we get anything good from there. 6 is not too bad. We get 1. Yep, we got 1 block, which I forgot to reset last time. Also 3 energy. Yep, 1 block now. And maybe to indicate that I've used already this relic, let me put this HP cube on it as well. So I guess let's start with offering. Spend 1 health, 2 more energy, all the way to 5, and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Come on now. Okay, let's go for Finesse maybe already. I mean, yep, drawing more cards. That's all I need. Let's see. No. Come on, where's all the good stuff? Not those basic strikes. So I think let's use also Pommel Strike. Another draw effect. 1 energy down to 4. I'm dealing 2 damage down to 34 and draw 1 card. Not something I would need. Oh, and that was a misplay. I should definitely played Dark Embrace before playing those 2. I completely forgot I have it. I was so focused on finding Corruption. Would it be a bit too cheating if I kinda sort of play these fast? Yeah, I guess it would be a bit cheating, but hey, this is definitely something I should have done before playing those 2. So 2 more energy, 1 block, and now once these 2 exhausted, I draw 2 more cards. A bit cheating, sorry about that, but it's okay, it's okay. Now, because I played a power, I can get 2 energy back to 4, and I can play another power for 1 energy, another block, probably another energy, so down to 2 to play this one, another block. Now for no energy, let's play Warcry. It is Exhaust, and I'm drawing 2 cards, 1 and 2, nope. Now put a card on top of your draw pile. Well, I think that would be Heavy Blade. I don't think I could afford playing it anyway. Although wait, of course, because I exhausted a card, I'm getting block and then draw a card, which would be the same card anyway. Silly me. But I'm dealing 2 damage anyway, down to 32. Then I think let's use Seeing Red, so spending 1 energy to gain 2 more, so I'm at 3. And because this card is exhausted, once again I get in block, I'm dealing 2 damage. And drawing a card, still no Corruption. Okay, but well, I guess I then play maybe Metallicize, another power, 1 energy, 1 block, and for the last 2 energy, well, I guess I'll just finally play Heavy Blade probably, or maybe Shrug It Off. No, I think I'll go for Heavy Blade, just dealing basic 3 damage because I don't have any strength yet. So down to 27 health. This is exhausted and this is all discarded. Okay, Corruption should be somewhere pretty close there. Okay, now over to the enemy. I'm definitely blocking all of it, which is fantastic. But now, yeah, this doesn't look good. have 4 damage coming up next turn, so 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Now let's roll the die, see if we get anything. And 3, just nothing. Okay, but I'm definitely playing Corruption, because I played Corruption. Again, 1 block. Now I can put this skill, right? Yep, so that is 3 block from this one to 4, plus 1 more from Feel No Pain to 5, because I exhausted this card. I'm dealing 2 damage to 7, and also I'm dealing 1 damage for each of their hit, so 2 more from this Flame Barrier to 23. And I'm also drawing 1 card, which is skill. Yes, nice. So I'm playing this for free, though I'm not sure which card should I exhaust. I think I will exhaust Cleave, to be honest. Or maybe Bash? Not sure. Yeah, I think I will exhaust Cleave. And by the way, this card gets exhausted, so I'm gaining 1 block and drawing 1 card and dealing 2 damage to 1. Then I'm choosing to exhaust this card, so this card is exhausted. I'm also getting 1 block and drawing 1 card, dealing 2 damage to 19, right? Hopefully this is correct. Also draw cards. I believe I have not done this, so draw 1 and then another one. Wow, this is honestly ridiculous. So 1 more. Okay, double tap. Nice. Although wait, I don't have any energy to play any attacks. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just playing both defense. Actually, let's resolve 1 at a time. So another block, that means another block, that means another 2 damage. Another card draw. Okay, another skill. That is another damage to 15. Another draw effect. And then of course get vulnerable and weaken. And well, another defend. More block than needed. Another 2 damage to 13. Another draw. Another defend I'm playing. That is another 2 damage to 11. Drawing more cards. Oh, got Sentinel. Nice. I'm exhausting this one. Dealing 2 damage to, hold on, I believe 9 health? Hold on, was this correct? Was it still 19? Man, I'm not sure. I think it was still 19. Oh, right. Anyway, I'm getting 2 gain 2 energy, then draw another card, and then I can play double tap for no energy. My next attack is played twice, so 2 more damage from Berserk, and draw another card. This is wild. Let's go for another defend, 2 more damage to 15, draw 1 card. Right, let's play then Shrug It Off. Okay, I'll get probably the 20 block already, but we're dealing 2 more damage to 13. Draw 1 card, and that's it. We can't draw anymore. Okay, but for 2 damage, I mean for 2 energy, we can finally play our attack, our Heavy Blade, which would be, I mean, I don't have strength still, right? Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Inflame. That means it's only 3, but times 2, that is still 6 damage. Not too bad. From 13 down to 7. Okay, and that's about it really. So all of this giant mess is discarded. The Book of Stabbing is attacking me for just 2 damage. Of course I'm preventing all of that. That it gains another strength of... Right, now new round, 3 energy. Yep, my deck just doesn't look too good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, that's it. Okay, and so I'm just playing Inflame and Heavy Blade. That is exactly 3 energy. 8 damage, yep, GG, wow, didn't take a single hit, nice. Even though, yep, those remaining cards that left aren't too great. I definitely need the card that deals damage based, you know, on the number of cards in the exhaust pile. I forgot what it's called, but this is definitely now the card that I need. So let me heal for 1 HP and remove all of that, clean things up, get all those powers, kind of somewhere like that in between to hopefully not draw them all at once. Okay, we'll get the reward. So 2 gold, 1, 2, and the relic first. Strike dummy. No, I don't think I need it, but hey, I'll take it. And now 3 cards. Scene Red, Shrug It Off, or Havoc. I don't think I need like any of them in particular. Scene Red potentially something I might want, but no, I don't think I really need anything else. The only card I really need is the one that deals damage, you know, based on the number of exhaust cards. I genuinely forgot what it's called, but it still should be somewhere there. Okay, so I don't think, although wait, it is upgraded, right? Maybe I could take Shrug It Off. 3 block. Oh wait, yeah, the fact it comes upgraded does change a bit. Maybe I could even get Scene Red. Not sure I need it, but hey, I'll take Scene Red. The fact it comes upgraded does change things a bit, so I'll take it. Okay, So that was pretty much coming to the end of Act 2. Yeah, we're on the Campfire, so let me think, what do I want to upgrade? You know, I have so many choices. Could be either Corruption or Dark Embrace, and let's see what else we have. Something I would want to upgrade so badly. Let's see. Feel No Pain. Oh, I think it's Offering. Yep, this is the one I definitely need to draw more cards. Drawing 5 is amazing. Yep, 100%. It was a bit too overdue, I would say, upgrading Offering. So, yep, the rest seems good. Let me give this a good shuffle and go to the final boss of this encounter, of this act. Right, and turn, the boss time. We have Bronze Automaton. Okay, 60 health, that is a beefy one. 60, I'm not actually sure that I'm capable of dealing that much damage. My deck sort of has a limit, so to speak, at least the amount of damage I can prevent every turn. Of course, we need one minion in the start of combat, this Bronze Orb. Should be somewhere here, Bronze Orb. Okay, 19 health, that is a beefy minion. Good, 1, 2. Definitely need to focus on this first, on the minion. And let's also remove this one. And yep, let the fight begins. 3 energy, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, because of my bag of preparation. Right, this is not a bad start. Well, by the way, let me roll the relic to see what's their move action will be. And we've got 1. Okay, that means 3 damage coming up. So first, let me start by playing Feel No Pain. That is 1 energy and 1 block. This is such an amazing relic. Now, let's go for Offering. 0 energy, 1 health. And now I draw, get 2 more energy and draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on. Yep, that is a bit of shame. But I guess let's put both of these powers for 2 energy down to 2 and 2 more block because of that. Okay, so we have let me maybe stack them up. Metallicize, Feel No Pain, and Inflame in this way. Okay, let's see, is there anything else I want to play? Well, I guess let's go for Seeing Red. For 0 energy I get 2, and because I exhausted a card I also get a block, which I frankly don't need already. But most importantly, I have now Bash and Heavy Blade for 4 energies, so I can play Bash, follow it up with Heavy Blade, I guess, to this Bronze Orb first, to the minion. So first 2 energy down to 2 to play a Bash and apply Vulnerable, that is 3 damage down to 16. And this I believe deals exactly 16, right? Because I do have Strength, that is 8 times 2, yep, exactly 16. Wow, how good was that? I like that. Precise damage. Minion down. Okay, we don't need it. It's not gonna resummon it. Okay, that was quite nice, I must say. And all of this is discarded, and that's about it. The Automaton only removes everything, and that's about it. Right, new round. 1 energy, and let me draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing particularly good. Such a shame I didn't have double tap on the previous turn. But hey, let's roll the die. We get 3, which is nothing. But I still can play Shrug It Off, get 2 block, and draw 1 card. And well, I guess that's the best thing I can play, right? Yeah, giving this hand is absolutely horrible. Even though I don't need that much block. So Flame Barrier, it would only deal 2 damage, right? Because for each hit on their next action. So that would be 2 damage, but with double tap and defense, yep, since each deals 3 damage now, right? Yep, 1 from strength, 1 from strike damage. So my strike deals 3 damage and I'm double tapping it. So that is 6 damage. Definitely down to 54, right? And also get 1 block to 3. And this is discarded. This is exhausted, and because of Metallicize I get another block. Right, so I'm fully blocking its attack, of course. Then we'll get a little break next round, but then of course the next after that gonna be big chunk of damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still don't have my corruption. Let's see how many cards I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in my draw pile. Should I maybe scry? Hold on, but if I get 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, basically I need to make sure that I get corruption and maybe a couple of good skills as well. So yep, you know what? I'm gonna scry. I'm gonna use my golden eye to look at the top 3 cards. Finesse is good, Warcry, okay, and Seen Red. That means that the next 2 cards, I believe I don't have Dark Embrace, right? I have Metallicize, Feel No Pain, and Inflame, yep. So that means the last 2 cards are literally Corruption and Dark Embrace. But I think it's okay. With Seen Red, and I still have not used Mummified Hand, I think I should be able to play them, and yep, this is actually not too bad. Maybe let me remove Warcry, I think that still should be alright. Okay, so now not much I could do, to be honest. Let me play Berserker, stack them up like that, so that is 1 power, 1 block, and it's pointless to play Shockwave, so I'll just play Cleave, 1 energy, dealing 3 damage down to 51, and that's it. I didn't want to exhaust, draw, or anything, and I don't need block either, so this is all discarded. Now Automaton just removes all the things and moves to the next giant 9 damage attack. Okay, but I think I should be alright, so because there is guarantee now, both Corruption and Dark Embrace, of course, and also let me get 1 more card from here. I mean, with that amount of powers, I think I should be able to get, you know, through this 9 defense. So 1 more card. Okay, so first I'm playing Corruption for pretty much my entire energy down to 0, but then I'm using the Mummified Hand to get 2, and then also get Dark Embrace. And by the way, because I played the power, get 1 block, so now I'm playing another power and then getting another block. And also I forgot to roll the die. Let's see if we get anything that might help. 4, yep, that is another block, so to 3. So let's start with Finesse. First to get this effect, so again 1 block, also draw 1 card, okay. Now also because I exhausted a card, I'm dealing 2 damage from my Berserker to 49, also gain 1 block from Feel No Pain, and also draw a card from Dark Embrace. This is ridiculous. Now let's play Seen Red, same thing, get 1 block, 2 damage, and draw a card. Now let's play Defend, get 2 block, 2 damage, and draw a card. And did I get any energy from Seen Red? No, I believe I have not, so 2 energy now. So let's burn another Defend, get another block, another 2 damage, and draw a card. Okay, I'm burning Sentinel, more block, more damage, so it is 41, draw a card, and also gain 2 more energy. Now let's go for maybe Pommel Strike, so I'm spending actually 1 energy on playing that, and I'm dealing 3 damage, so 238. And now I draw a card and Warcry. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm good already. I don't think I want to burn my entire deck just yet. I think I should be alright just playing, you know, this Cleave, dealing 3 more damage to 35. And maybe I just play this Warcry. So I draw 2 cards, 1, 2. Oh man, it's still getting good, you know. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna play this one on top. It really doesn't matter because I'm gonna draw this right away and also get block and also deal 2 damage to 33. And I guess let's just play Shockwave. So hopefully next turn I should be able to follow it up with a nice big amount of damage. So Shockwave, that means both vulnerable and weaken, and also 2 damage from Berserk to 31, and also draw a card. Oh my goodness, double tap. With double tap there could be that thing, right, the Heavy Blade. So let's see how many cards I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not in my discard pile, right? Yeah. So you know what, let's go for it. I'm playing Shrug It Off, obviously for free. That means 2 more damage to 29, and then draw 1 card from this one. And then also because the card is exhausted, I'm drawing another one. Yes, one of those 3 cards, one of these 4 cards. Okay, so there is still Bash and Heavy Blade, I guess, then let's exhaust Defend. So 2 more damage, 1 more card to draw. Nope. Another Defend, 2 more damage, 1 more card to draw. Okay, we got Bash. That is not quite good enough. You know what, let me still use this one. Playing Burning Pact to exhaust 1 strike, but first dealing 2 damage from exhausting Burning Pact to 23. And because of that, I draw a card. Yes, we got Heavy Blade, and then I'm exhausting Strike Because I exhausted strike, I'm dealing 2 damage and drawing a card. My goodness, this is getting ridiculous. And also I need to draw a card. Which I guess doesn't matter. Yeah, right, but now I'm playing double tap. Obviously it gets exhausted as well. Because it exhausted, I'm dealing 2 damage to 19 and draw a card, which I don't really need. But most importantly, because of double tap, your next attack is played twice, and I'm finally playing Heavy Blade with a vulnerable, dealing 16 damage and then 8 more. So yep. GG. Wow. This build gets absolutely ridiculous. This is so good. We managed to pull it off without even taking a hit. How good is that? Yeah, it is quite fiddly, I must admit. You know, doing all the things and not forgetting anything, quite a lot of mental overhead, but it's still very fun. I'm healing 1 at the end of combat and then 4 more at the start of the next encounter, so I mean next act, so we're at full 9 health. Nice. Let me clean things up, remove all of that, and of course the reward. First 2 gold, so add 4. We could potentially remove a strike. Now let's draw a boss relic. Astrolabe, Ring of Serpent. Oh, Holy Water. I can upgrade 3 cards. Or Ring of Serpent. Wow, they're all really good. I mean, what 3 cards could have upgraded? Let's have a look. Like something really important, not just the random stuff. Maybe Corruption. Not sure I actually like super need it. Or maybe, you know, all the powers, so they would be like 0 cost of energy, both Metallicize and Feel No Pain and Corruption. I mean, that would be nice actually, upgrading 3 powers. Or I could get Ring of Serpent and draw more cards every turn, which could be actually very helpful, you know, until you put all these powers in play. Kinda like a bit too squishy, I guess, like doesn't really work until you put all these powers. Yeah, I think it should be alright with getting, you know, cards upgraded eventually, but Ring of Serpent, this is just such a unique effect, so I will take it. So at the start of each turn, we'll draw more cards. Basically 8 cards on turn 1 and then 6 cards every time. Wow, this is nice. Even the Holy Water is also pretty decent, but no, I think we're good with energy, with, you know, seeing red. Have 2 copies of them, so I think we're good. Let's just get all of that. Wow, this deck, I must say, so thick. It's a bit probably too thick than needed, but hey. Let's get also the rare card. Okay, Immolate, Barricade and Limit Break. Well, definitely Barricade. Wow, this can be fun to keep all this leftover block. Yep, this definitely could come in handy. Okay, so Barricade it is. Even though Immolate, you know, could be amazing, dealing area damage, but I think we're fine with area damage thanks to this exhausting shenanigans. Okay, so actually the only card that I would want from the legendary deck would be Juggernaut, I believe, right? Because every time you get block, dealing 2 damage, that would pretty much double the output of my damage actually. So that would be amazing. But yep, we managed to go through Act 2 relatively safer. Look at that, with full health and decent deck, even though I don't really like a couple of those relics. I mean, this strike dummy in particular, yeah, not something I would probably want. So let's select Act 3 boss. We've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we have the corrupted guy, that I'm pretty much screwed because, you know, all the powers, I'm relying on them so much, so fingers crossed. And we've got Timekeeper, even though I'm not actually sure what's worse, to be honest. I mean, maybe Timekeeper is actually even worse for my build, because I do play so many cards every turn, so yeah. I have a bad feeling about the Act 3 boss, and we're gonna have 2 of them anyway, because of this Ascension thing, that we're gonna have a double Act 3 boss. So yeah, I have not a good feeling about this, but let's randomize the map quickly. Let's do it like all of this. Oh, and we still need to catch the Burning Elite, and obviously the 3rd key as well. Okay, so let's hunt for this Burning Elite in this act. I think that should do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, white, black, dark, white, dark, white, dark. Hold on, this is 1 white. Oh man. Oh, I think I screwed something. Okay, yeah, this was supposed to be here, and this is like that. Okay, and we've got Burning Elite at the very beginning, so we have no choice but pretty much go on this path, which is, you know, not the best thing probably, although this could be alright. Okay, let me just switch this, grab the Act 3 deck, switch them over like that, and we're pretty much good to start. The only thing we haven't done yet is we need to shuffle, obviously, the card reward deck. And there is still a chance we might find that card. I mean, I always forget what it's called. Sorry, that deals damage based on the number of cards in your exhaust pile. That would be the dream for this build. I mean, that is sort of the only way I can scale my damage even further. I mean, Juggernaut from the legendary deck, from the rare deck, and one card from this deck. And maybe actually Body Slam would be good as well. But this is basically all I really need from either of those decks. Right, now let me put the boss here, and so yep, I think we're pretty much good to start. Let's go for this encounter, and we have, oh no, we have a Darkling. Such a nasty guys. We need to find 2 more of them. 1 and 2, okay. And let's grab 3 health cubes. To track 1, 2, 3, and they all have different movesets, so regardless of whatever we roll here on the die, it's not good for us either way. So yep, let's roll it. Okay, that is 1. That means, yeah, quite a lot of damage coming up there. And also, maybe before even drawing cards, let me scry straight away. Once per combat I can scry 3. Defend, defend, and defend. Wow. Yep, I don't think I need those cards in my starting hand, to be honest. So now I can draw 8 cards because of this start of combat effect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and I think it's actually not too bad. Well, of course I should have resetted my block and gain 3 energy. So let's keep rolling. I can play Corruption for all of my energy down to 0, but then I could of course gain 2 more because of this power, so I'm now at 2 energy and I gain 1 block. Then I can play another power for another 1 energy, gain another block. Now let's start nice and easy with finesse. Gain 1 block, I draw a card. Ooh, this is not too bad because this card is exhausted. I'm dealing 2 damage to everyone. 2, 2, 2, and hold on, they all have just 8 health, right? And I'm dealing 2 damage for every card I'm exhausting, so I can just exhaust 1, 2, and 3. That's basically all I need. And yep, so exhaust, 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 6 more damage to everyone. Wow, that was quick. Yeah, but this is getting ridiculous now. I think multi-hit strikes, like multi-fight minions like that, is pretty good with Berserk, I must admit. Okay, let's get the card reward. So we have 1, 2, 3 golden ticket again. Okay, can't complain. And we've got Fiend Fire. Exhaust your hand to deal 1 damage for each card exhausted this way. I don't think I need it, to be honest. I mean, I have plenty of exhausting mechanics already anyway, and I don't think I need double in my block either. I mean, this card is amazing if you manage to scale it well with strength and all of that. I think this is a slightly different variation of this exhaust build, but no, I don't think I would want anything from here, to be honest. So probably not. And now let's take the potion, right? And energy potion. Okay, this may come in handy. That's about it. Was pretty nice and quick. Okay, these 2 are minions, and this is the enemy. Right, this was the first encounter. Now we're heading well definitely towards the Burning Elite, so no options there. And let me draw an event, and we can either heal to full health and then lose 2, or we can lose a relic and then gain gold equal to its cost. You know what? I definitely don't mind actually losing this strike dummy and getting 8 gold back. Yep, feel free to take it. I don't need it. And I'm getting 8 gold. So 8 plus 4 that I have, that means I have 20, which might, 12. And this is pretty good potentially if we head over to this elite, right? This merchant. So that's about it for this event. Let me remove those 2. And now let's head over to the elite. And it's not the normal elite, it's a burning elite. That means we need to add 2 of these things, I believe, to our draw pile and not to the discard pile. So let me gently put 1 here, maybe 1 here, and then give it a shuffle, so they hopefully won't draw 2 of them at the same time. I'm really bad at shuffling, that is notoriously really bad at this. But hey, so the elite, oh no, the Nemesis, the hardest dude of Act 3. Not sure how well I could go against this guy. 36 health. Okay, let's draw 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yikes, nothing particularly good. Let's also roll the die. Oops, that was a bit too far, but there was 5. So I'm getting 1 block, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, and I forgot I should have scryed. Definitely that was a misplay on my part, but hey, I'm now doing this now. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I definitely don't need this card, and I definitely don't want this. I'd rather discard it right now than draw it on the next turn. So obviously keeping offering there. So I guess hold on, I forgot to reset block and energy, sorry about that. Now I think let's play Burning Pact for 1 energy, obviously over here. I'm exhausting this burn thing, so this is why I like it so much, and draw 2 cards. And we know that this is offering. Nice. Now I guess let's use offering, so spending 1 HP to gain 2 energy to 4, and then draw 5 cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, unfortunately still no corruption. Let's see, I do have Pummel Strike though, right? Yeah, so let's spend 1 energy on that, deal 2 damage to 34 and draw 1 card. Still no corruption. Okay, I guess then let's play Berserk for 1 energy, power, 1 block, maybe then another power, gain strength, so another energy, another block. Right, and let's go for Warcry and draw 2 more cards. 1, 2, no, still no corruption. Okay, I guess let's still play Feel No Pain. I do need this, so that was last energy and another block, which I don't need. I can play Scene Red now and deal at least some damage with Heavy Blade, and yeah, I think that would be the way. So I'm exhausting Scene Red, gain 2 more energy, and with Strength now I can deal 8 damage, so from 34 to 26. Okay, and that's about it. Not much else I could do. Oh, hold on, I discarded, I exhausted 1, 2 cards, right? At least 1 for sure before playing Berserk. So that means should have dealt 2 more damage with it, right? Okay, now that's about it. Over to the Nemesis. It gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 3. 2 more. That is a ridiculous amount of burns in my deck. Now he cannot lose any health, which is super bad because this time I was hoping to do some burst damage. Okay, at least we've got our powers, and obviously this is removed, and I draw 1 extra card, so 6. This time we do need to prevent some damage, but I'm not sure if I can. Okay, let's roll the die first. For 1 I can trigger any relic, so basically gaining 1 block. I think let's play Dark Embrace for 2 energy and gain 1 block. Let's probably play Scene Red. I'm spending 1 energy but then gaining 2, so net positive on that. Whenever I exhaust a card, I gain 1 block, deal 2 damage. Oh, hold on, he cannot lose any HP. Yikes, yeah. And draw 1 card. So I think then let's play, well, another power for 1 energy, Juk, and gain 4, and at the end of turn I'll get 1 more, so all I need is just play basic defend really, and that's about it. That is what I play, gain 5, and at the end of turn I get the last 6, and that's it. At least I managed to prevent this entire damage, so no damage taken. This next turn it will be another 6 damage and 2 burns, so new round. I know that corruption should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now let me shuffle this draw pile very thoroughly, hoping for not drawing a bunch of burns now. So 1, 2. Okay, could be worse. And yeah, let's go for corruption. I'm playing corruption for all of my energy, gaining 1 block in the process. By the way, obviously I should have rolled the die first. And we got 5, so 1 block from that. Let's also use our Mummified Hand, so 2 more energy. Okay, now let's go for Finesse. I'm gaining 1 block, actually 2 block from that and from Feel No Pain. Also dealing 2 damage to 22, and draw 1 card from this and 1 card from Dark Embrace. Yikes. Let's go for Defend. So that is 1 more block and 2 more damage. and draw in one card. Okay, I have 2 energy. Is it worth playing Pummel Strike? And I think yes, so I will even probably double it, even though that is a bit wasteful, but I think this is still the play. I'm doubling my next attack. That means because I exhausted, I gain 1 block, dealing 2 damage again to 18, and draw 1 card. Oh, and I have Heavy Blade. Such a shame I don't have enough energy. Although wait, my next attack is played twice, so that is 8 and 8, 16 damage, but just not quite enough. I would need to exhaust at least 1 more. Well, I know it feels wasteful, but I think I would rather play Pummel Strike twice to draw 2 more cards and hopefully get some more shenanigans going on, because next turn it will be invincible. So for 1 energy, I'm playing my Pummel Strike twice, dealing 6 damage, 3 once, and then 3 more, down to 2, and then draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. Okay, this is an excellent card, because I'm playing it, gaining 3 block, Juk, also dealing 3 damage from this card itself. So from 12 down to 9, then 2 damage from Berserker, down to 7. Because I exhausted a card, I also draw a card and we'll get Barricade. I mean, I still have 1 energy left, but yeah, not quite enough. Not quite enough skills to keep this engine going, unfortunately. But at least I managed to block, this entire attack, so I'm just following up with Cleave, dealing 3 damage from 7 down to 4. And that's about it. At the end of turn, again 1 more block, so I've taken 2 from those burns to 8, and then 6 damage I'm fully prevented. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now to the next move, and this is bad because I do need to block a lot of damage this time, but I think a lot of my blocks already here in the exhaust pile, and I cannot finish off the enemy because it is invincible now. Okay, so this is a bit spicy now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6, that's all I can draw. Right, so I can't deal any damage, but I need to find a way of getting at least 8 block. So let's roll the die first. Anything from here? Yep, we get 1. Let's exhaust Sentinel, so we get 3 block from that, 2 plus 1 from Feel No Pain, so all the way to 4, and 2 energy, and draw a card. And, well, shrug it off. 3 block from here to 7, drawing 2 cards from here and from Dark Embrace. Okay, let's use Burn Infect. I'm exhausting, obviously, the burn, and drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, oh no, 3. Of course, I should have gained 1 block from Feel No Pain. I guess let's use Shockwave as well, effectively as another block, so to speak. So vulnerable, and we can, man, another block, another draw card. And I still need a bit more block, right? So I'm playing Defend. Now I'm at 10 and 11 block, and I need to draw more cards. Yep, I need a bit more block because I have 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is enough now. Yep, this is actually now enough. 1 more card. Okay, this is Barricade. This is good. So I'll just play another power for 2 energy. That means another block. And I think I should be good. I don't need to do anything, so I'm taking 1, 2, 3. Of course, I should also gain 1 more block from Metallicize, so I'm now at 13. I'm taking -3. That leaves me with 10, -8, -7, so I'm still at 3 block at the start of the next turn. Nice. And now I definitely should be able to finish off this enemy now, right? I mean, 4 health, come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, more than needed, so I can just use a simple Heavy Blade and that's it. So nice. At the end of battle, I'm healing for 1 HP and that's it. Wow, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Look at that, I am capable of dealing some damage and even preventing some damage, so let me just clean this up. All these burns and all these powers. So 10 anymore? No, I don't think there's any. Yep, so we're good. We're good. Let me just shuffle these. Hold up, I'm gonna get card reward anyway. So this is all returned. Get 3 more coins. So I'm gonna replace this 2 for another 5. Yep, we definitely need another shop now, another merchant. Let's go for a relic. The boot. Deal 1 damage. Okay, this can come in handy. And let's get the card reward. Rupture, Fire Breathing, and Anger. I mean, Fire Breathing could be quite nice, but I don't think we need anything really. And usually I would take Fire Breathing only if we have Evolve, which I don't have anyway, so yeah. you know what, I think we're good already with powers, and I don't think we need really anything else. So, although wait, but it comes upgraded, right? Yeah, this always makes such a big difference. Should I go for it? I mean, 3 damage anytime you draw those cards. This can be quite helpful even, you know, on the boss, on the hard fight, if we manage to get there. Potentially on Act 4 elites. Yeah, you know what, I think I'll take it. Especially since it comes upgraded, yeah. I don't mind. Especially with this relic, it definitely makes such a big difference. Makes it easier to play all its powers, because it still gain 1 block in the process. So, yep, I'm taking it. And yes, let's go for next, the event. Hold on, it was Burning Elite, so that means get the key. Yes, hold on, not this one, the green key, obviously. So we have 2 keys, just need to skip the rest action at the campfire to get the last one. But now it is event time. Let me clean this up first. Remove, remove, remove. Okay, yep, now the event time. Okay, Purifier. Remove a card or remove all curses from your deck. Ooh, this is nice. I don't think I have any other curse apart from Ascender's Bane, which is not unremovable. That means I could remove a strike. Yeah, I don't think there is any reason for me to keep any strikes. This is probably the best candidate for removal, right? I don't think there is anything else I could do. And Ascender's Bane obviously is unremovable. So yep, I'm just removing strike. Nice. Let's put it all back here. Okay, thank you, Purifier. Now let's move on to just this, continuing on the straight line on this encounter, and after that, with 15 gold, we can either go to another... No, I think we'll go to shop, elite, and then campfire. Yeah, I think that would be the way. So, yep, we're doing pretty well so far, I must say. Probably better than I expected, to be honest. So, yeah, okay, that should do it. And we are on the encounter. Let's reset block, reset energy, and draw the Exploder. Oh no, I don't like these guys with a Repulsor and Spiker. So Repulsor and 2 Spikers. Wow, that is a lot of enemies here. Now we're gonna need a bunch of HP cubes to track all their moves and whatnot. So Exploder, tick tick, then Repulsor and 2 Spikers. Yeah, my Berserker will definitely come in handy here. In the start of combat, let's add 1 cube. Right, so let's draw 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let's roll the die. Let's see what we get. The moveset. Oh wow, that is a lot of damage coming up. So we have 3 plus 3 plus 2 from them, so that is 10 damage coming up. And every time we play an attack against those spikers, we also take 1 damage per of those cubes. Okay, first things first, let's start with offering. So I'm losing 1 HP to gain 2 energy and draw 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on, no powers. This is bad. Okay, I think I could play maybe Burning Pact to draw 2 more cards. So yeah, I think I'm spending 1 energy to exhausting 1 card, and I think I will exhaust my Bane. I don't think I will cycle through the whole deck. This is probably going to be a rather short fight. So I'm exhausting this one. Hold on, it will be exhausted anyway. Yeah, but I'm fine, and I'm drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. Ooh, Flame Barrier. Okay, this can actually be quite nice in this case. So yeah, you know what, let's do this. I'm playing from 4 down to 2 to gain 3 block and deal 1 damage to everyone who is intended to attack, which is basically everyone. So 1 damage to everyone. Chick, chick, chick. Okay, still not nearly enough damage though. Let's go for Finesse. It is Exhaust, gain 1 block and draw 1 card. Shrug it off. Completely forgot about Scrying. Yep, I definitely should have Scryed. Let's use it now, so that's what I'm using. 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't think I need any of those cards, so I'll probably just discard them. And now I think, let's probably go for Shrug It Off. So another 1 energy, 2 more block to 6 to draw another card. Oh, finally got Corruption. Even though hold on, we do have enough power, right? Yeah, we can play Seeing Red, that gives us 3 energy, and now we can play Corruption. Yeah, baby. For 3 energy, down to 0, and because we play the power, we gain another block. Now all we need is just more drawing cards. Oof. But at least now we can play Shockwave for free, apply the vulnerable, and we can do everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of those as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now, well, I guess we can repeat, we can play twice our cleave maybe, right? So let's go for Scene Red. It gives us another 2 energy. We can also go for Devil Tap. So the next attack is played twice. And let's go for cleave, I think. Maybe even before that, let's use, before Devil Tap, let's play Battle Cry, just in case there is going to be some another power or something we could do before that. So I'm playing Warcry, drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. No, I don't really need any of that, so let's just go for Sentinel. I'm gonna place this on top. But now, yeah, now I'm going for Double Tap, so my next attack is played twice. Of course, I'm playing Cleave twice, so the first attack deals 4 damage to everyone, and the second attack is 2, so 6 damage to everyone. Nice. From 7 down to 1. Here, this is actually enough to defeat Repulsor, K, and this is 1 health here. Right, 6 damage down to 4, and here, hold on, down to 3, because I dealt 1 damage, and here down to 3 as well. Okay, but I'm taking 2 damage because of their cubes, so down to 5, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, is there anything else I could do? And I think I can, I believe I should have spent 1 energy on Cleave. And now, well, I guess also let's use Mummified Hand, because we'll play the power. We can gain 2 energy, so down to 3 again, which means I think I should be good by playing just a single strike to defeat Exploder. Boom, another enemy down, and then for the last 2 energy I could play Heavy Blade, dealing 3 damage to defeat any of those guys. They are identical, so 3 damage exactly. Boom. Of course, I'm taking 1 steal from this Reflect, and that's it. Wow, not a bad turn 1, I must say. Yeah, that was definitely pretty nice. Well, first I should have, hold on, no, I don't have anything for 2. Yep, so we're good. We're good, and it looks like this one is not even attacking. Hold on, I thought, oh yeah, they do have different patterns, so yep. This one is just growing in power, so to speak, and that's it. Wow, okay, next round. 3 energy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all I really need is just to play Berserk for 1 energy, and then I could exhaust Sentinel to deal 2 damage because it's exhausted. Oh, by the way, I forgot to roll the die. Let's see if we get anything there. Oh, wow, and we've got 4. That means this means this boot finish it off, right? 1 damage, yep, pew. Okay, this is nice. Another enemy down, and yep. This wasn't too bad. So these are 3 minions. Let's remove them and let's get the reward. And yep, I get once again all these powers drawn at the same time because I'm drawing and shuffling the deck so horribly bad as always. Okay, so the reward is 1 gold, and let's see if there's anything there. Clash, Perfected Strike. I mean, Clash is not too bad. And Flex. I mean, once we exhaust our entire hand, we can play this Clash over and over. A very cheap card for 0 energy. This could be the right time to take it already. Even though, no, I'm still not too sure about it. And even Flex and Perfected Strike, no, I don't think I'll take any from that, to be honest. So I think we're good. All I'm really looking for is just that card, whatever it's called. It completely slipped out of my mind, but hey, this is the resolved. And now we're going to the Merchant. Okay, I have 16 gold, so this can afford at least something. Let's start with potions, purity, explosive, okay, oh, liquid memory is good. Relics, dead branch, oh, draw 1 card for each card in your exhaust pile. This could be healed areas. Okay, and red skull, now let's see the card rewards. Shrug it off, havoc, and evolve. Oh, evolve is good, yeah. I think I would like to have evolve for sure. And let's go for these colorless. No, I don't think I need any of that, to be honest. So potentially both of these relics could be quite nice, I must say. And even red skull. This is such a dilemma. Either retain card or draw more card for each exhaust card in your drop and exhaust pile. Maybe actually retaining the card would be probably the best move now. Maybe I should take it alongside the red skull. Hold on, that would be 15. I have only 16 now, but I do like Evolve quite a lot. This should come so handy. Okay, so maybe I should take a Red Skull to scale off the damage from my Heavy Blade, otherwise it kinda a bit meh, and I think I will. So yep, I'm spending 9 gold on a Red Skull and also have 9, so I have 7 gold left. I think I'll definitely spending 3 more on Evolve. So 9 plus 3, that is 12. I need 3 more exchange. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, can I purchase anything for 4 gold? Now probably will take Liquid Memories for 3 energy up. I think this is just such a good, for 3 gold, such a good potion. This could potentially save my run. You never know what you get. Sometimes you need to play, a certain card twice. So yeah, I think this is probably the best what I can have right now. Okay, so that's about it from this merchant. And now we're getting ready for the final, the elite and then the boss. Right, let me clean it up. All this potions, the relics, all of them are fantastic, and the dead branch and drawing more cards and just retaining cards, all of this good, but I think damage is what I'm still liking the most right now, at least in the potential end game in the Act 4. So let me remove those 2 as well. This is once per combat. Maybe I should play stack them up, like all this once per combat effects and this once per combat as well. I think, yep, that's what I'm gonna do, just to save a little bit of space. And now let's head over to the elite, whoever that be. Oh, Reptomancer. This is not as good. This is a very aggressive enemy. So we're gonna need to prepare those daggers. Nope. Dagger. We don't have them yet, but she will summon them as her first move. So I'm gonna keep it like that, and 42 health. Yeah, that is a lot, and a lot of immediate threats, I must say, in this encounter, so not sure if I'll have clear answer to that. So, let's shuffle the deck. Okay, once again, I'm hoping I don't have all those powers at the same time again. So, 3 energy, drawing 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is not as good. Yeah, not as good at all. Let's start by playing. I don't really need it, but I'm just hoping for like any card draws or anything. So 2 block, obviously I don't need. 1 energy and draw 1 card. This is not good at all. Okay, nevertheless, I'm still playing it. Let me put the power like that. That was 1 energy, I gain strength, and then either metallicize or feel no pain. Maybe both of them actually. Yeah, you know what, let's put all of them. That means I need to use my, this mummified hand basically. Let's put it like that to use it, okay? So 1 power and another power, and I still have 1 spare energy, which I don't even have to spend it on anything really. So even though, wait, I do have 2 energy from Shrug It Off, and hold on, I think I forgot to draw this one, roll it. 1. For 1 I can trigger relic, and I think I'll trigger another block, so I have 3. And I think, well, you know what, let's use this potion. I'm spending 2 energy, so I have 3 now again. I'm discarding it just so I could play my barricade, so I could keep this at the end of turn. Hold on, every time I play a POW I get also another block, so that means plus 4. Wait, that is 7 now, and at the end of turn I get metallicized, that is 8, and then I will keep all of them, right? So hold on, let's double check. I played 4 powers, that is 4 block, plus 1 more from here, 2 more, that is 6, and 7 from the relic, and yep, metallicized 8, that's correct. Wow, that is ridiculous, and I'm keeping all this block. Nice. Okay, not too bad. Over to the enemy, she's summoning those 2 daggers. And yep, they are super aggressive. 2 damage and then 5 damage. So, right, I need to find a way to deal with them, otherwise she will go to this 3rd move, which is super scary. So, I'm keeping all this block, and I have 3 energy. Oh, and I have offering, nice. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That is how much cards I draw every turn. Now let's roll the die. Let's see if we get anything from here. 4. 4 is pretty good. That means another block, and I can deal 1 damage. Let's start dealing damage to the daggers, I think. Right. Okay, so let's go for offering. I'm losing 1 life, gain 2 energy, and draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Nothing good. Okay, let's go for Pommel Strike, I think. 1 energy. Hold on. I should have used my Scry once again. What a idiot. I'm an idiot. Let me do that first. 1, to 3 I'm scrying, and I don't think I need these 2, so I would rather discard it and keep this at the top. And now I can actually draw 1 card from Pommel Strike, okay, which is Dark Embrace. And now I think let's play Dark Embrace for 2 energy, because I played it, again 1 block. Now we can use Seeing Red. I'm discarding this card, and that means, oh my goodness, again another block, which is 11th, and then get 2 energy and draw another card. And yes, we've got Corruption. Fantastic. So I'm playing this power all the way down to 1 energy, because I played a power, again another block. And now, well, let's go for this thing. Now I'm exhausting Flame Barrier, which gives me 4 more block, so replacing it like that, and do 1 damage to everyone. So 1 here, and 1 to the lady, to 41. And of course I'm then drawing a card. Yes, this is the one I was looking for. Definitely playing Berserker. Let's put this underneath like that. And that means again another block. Now let's go for Shockwave. That means another block and 2 damage to everyone. 1 here and down to 2 and down to 39 to the Reptomancer. Right, I can still play more. I can play, hold on, from Shockwave, of course. Should not forget all, let's go just for this one. I don't think we need any more tokens on these guys. Right, now let's go for Finesse. That means 2 more block, 1, 2, so I can replace those with 5, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Hold on, I exhausted a card, so I'm dealing 2 damage to everyone, and 2 damage here, 2 damage to the lady, and then I'm drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. Not something I would want, but let's go for Seeing Red. 2 more energy, 1 block, 2 more damage, draw 1 card. This is ridiculous. Okay, I can play both of these. Evolve and Fire Brevin, 2 more powers. This is just a ridiculous amount of powers. So 2 more block from the relic. Now I still can keep going, right? I can play, hold on, for 2 energy, but I should have gone to just 1 health. Now let's go for another defend. That means another block, or rather 2 blocks, right? So I'm upgrading to 5. Wait, I'm already more at the maximum limit. I have 20, yep. So I cannot get any more block. Okay, so I'm just drawing a card. Then we've got Cleave. Should I double tap it? Man, not really. I think I would rather double tap on Bash, even though, you know what, that's still not too bad. Or I can just not use double tap yet and just play Cleave for, you know, 6 damage. That's still not too bad, even though I could wait for the next turn. And yeah, you know what, let's do this. Let's play Warcry. That means, you know, the block, which I cannot gain. Then I'm dealing 2 damage. I'm drawing a card. Right, and then I need to draw 2 more cards. So let's go for it. Yeah, this is getting absolutely wild with this whole build. So drawing 2 more, 1, 2, and then put a card from your hand to the top of your draw pile, and I'll go with a double tap, keep this at the top, and I think I'm good like that. I don't want to proc this vulnerable, so I'm leaving it all like that, which is an absolutely wild turn. Now she hits me for just 7 health, so I'm still at 13 block, which is just ridiculous. 13 block, actually rather even 14 because of this vulnerable, and she just skips this bottom action and goes to re-summoning them. Okay, and I'm gonna keep all this block because of Barricade, and she also applied 2 days, which is bad for her because of 1, 2, because of my Evolve and Fire Breathing. I'm dealing 6 damage and draw 2 extra cards from that. So from 33 to 6, that would be 27, and I draw 6 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, hold on. 6, and that's all I need. I draw 1 extra because of those. Okay, this is still wild. I mean, by the way, I did shuffle my draw pile. That means my red skull kicks in, so I have now 2 strength, right? 1 from the power, 1 from the skull, so with 2 strength, now my heavy blade deals 13 damage. 13 times 2, that is 26, and plus double tap. Yep, GG. That is all we need. Double tap and heavy blade. Okay, nice. Not sure why I kept this, discard this, but yeah. Anyway, this is all good. Not too bad. And at the end of turn, of course, at the end of battle, we're healing for 1 HP. I hope I did not forget to do this before. I'm genuinely not sure at this point, but I hope it's all good. I mean, with the amount of stuff you do with this build, is just ridiculous. That is quite a lot of overhead, I must admit. You know, doing all of these things, in addition to, you know, filming and making sure things are in frame and sound good and all of that, which is quite a lot of mental overhead already, but with this build, it's getting even more complicated, I must admit. So yep, this is all resolved. Okay, and now let's get the reward. First, 3 gold, 1, 2, 3. Let's get a relic. And Encore, okay, start of combat. This is good. This is good. Let me tuck it underneath. Right. Things get a bit out of control now with the amount of stuff I have, especially the powers. Yeah. Okay. By the way, let me shuffle those. Or maybe before that, let's get the card reward, because I need to shuffle it afterwards anyway. And 1, 2, 3. Not something I would need, unfortunately. Even, I mean, another power could be fun to get, but probably not. Have maybe too many powers already. I mean, just imagine fighting that another third boss, Act 3 boss. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. But wait, it comes upgraded. Man, this always does change things a bit. I mean, dealing 2 damage passively every turn. Not sure I actually need this already at this point, especially since we don't have minions here. And yep, I know. I think I'd rather skip it. I don't think I need anything from here really. So, nope, I'm just fine like that. Now over to the Campfire, and here, yep, let me take off the elite, and here we have to skip this one to get the final red key. Ta-da, with all 3 keys, Act 4 is unlocked, of course, as long as we defeat those 2 Act 3 bosses. So that means it is the boss time, Time Eater. Oof, I have a bad feeling about this encounter given how many cards I usually play per turn, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that, to be honest. 64 health, and of course it will regenerate back to 32. So let me shuffle this deck. Okay. It's getting quite beefy, a lot of cards here, and we can only play 5 cards this turn. This is so bad. Let's reset all of this and let me draw. We should not forget that at the start of combat we gain 2 block, and also yep, we draw 2 additional cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we've got corruption. Okay, nice. The problem is that we don't have anything else just yet. Oof. Okay, and let's roll the die as well. Okay, we'll get 4. And I should have scried once again. I completely forgot about that. Hey, this is completely on me. I get 1 extra block from loaded die, and I guess I cannot afford not to play corruption, so I still play it for all 3 energy and gain 1 block in the process. And now I guess let's play at least a couple of defense, right? And we should actually count. We played 1 card. That would be 2, 3, maybe actually before playing defense, let's go for Burning Pact. I can exhaust, let's say, this strike, and now I can draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh no, offering. So I played 2 cards. We should keep track of this somehow. Anyway, I played 2 so far. That hold on, I must play offering first. Yep, so that is my 3rd card I'm playing. Let's put it like that. 1, 2, 3. Losing 1 life, gain 2 energy. Draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right. 3, and I think all I can do really, is definitely play another power for 1 energy, again another block, and that is already 4. So last card, oh my goodness. Metallicize or Pyrobrevin, and I think Metallicize just for that 1 extra block. So yep, this is my 5th card I'm playing. Gain another block and gain another at the end of turn, and that's about it. Wow, I have so many things I could have done. Yep, I have a bad feeling about this encounter. With that many cards I can play per turn, this is just not gonna go anywhere. So at least I'm preventing all of this damage, and next turn I could play only 4 cards. Even worse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's also roll the die. We've got 1, so I can trigger any other relic, even though we guess I can trigger this one to boot. So 1 damage. There you go, Time Eater. Now I can play only 4 cards. This definitely would be these 2 and probably Inflame and Seeing Red. I guess that's all I can really, right? So let's start. Dark Embrace. That is 1 for 2 energy. Seeing Red. I'm playing it for free because of corruption, so I'm gaining 2 to 3. That is my 2nd card, and yep, that's just plain Berserk and Inflame, and that's all I can. Okay, so at least I managed to put all my powers in play, but that's all I can do. 4 cards limit, that's it. So discarding the rest, I get 3 of these status cards. 1, 2, 3 to my discard pile, and now the 6 damage attack coming up. So 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is horrible. First, let's roll the die. We've got 4. This is pretty good, because we get at least 1 block, and we'll get 1 more at the end of turn, but we're still missing a lot. Now, I do have my potion, so I could potentially bring any card back. Is there anything that would help me in any way? Maybe Shockwave, actually. I could play it, exhaust it, get vulnerable. You know, with vulnerable I could make a double tap on Heavy Blade, but there's a limit on 3 cards I could play. So let's see. Is there anything else potentially better I could get? So let's see, if I exhaust this card, I will get 1 more block, plus 1 more from double tap, but I'm still be a bit off, right? Hold on, there is a vulnerable, although no. Okay, what if I don't use the potion? Then I could play just defend and double tap and Heavy Blade. No, it looks like I pretty much have to use it, so Liquid Memories, Juk, I'm using it to grab the, yeah, I think I'll take probably Shockwave, right? That is the card I need right now to mitigate some damage and also to make a lot of value from this combo of double tap and Heavy Blade. Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm bringing for free to my hand, playing it for free. I'm applying Vulnerable and Weak, and because I played this card, because I exhausted, I also gain 1 block, deal 2 damage and draw 1 card. Right, and I have not played any card yet. I mean, just 1 card, that's what I played. So now I'm exhausting double tap, that is another block, another 2 damage, 259, and draw another card. That is second card I played. And now, well, I'm just going for Heavy Blade, definitely, because I do have Inflame, right? Or not. Oh no, that my literally last card is Inflame. Oh no, was it? Have it been before? Yeah, I was so hoping I already have this power in play. Oh no, then it was a misplay. I was doing all of the shenanigans assuming I already have the power. Ugh. Never mind, well, I'm still playing Heavy Blade for just 6 and then 3, so 9 damage in total because of double tap. That's all I can do. So down to 50 health. Yikes. Yep, that definitely was not a good turn, I'm afraid. Maybe not the best use of potion either, but there's only 3 cards I could play, so I also gain another block at the end of turn, and then because of weak potion I take I'm losing only 1 health. Okay, but then I get Daze, and then he gets Strength. Right, back to first move. So drawing 1, 2, let me reshuffle my draw pile and draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on, that is so bad. Okay, let's roll the die. That is 1, that means I can get 1 block, and because I reshuffled my deck I also gain 1 strength. Okay, so I can only play 5 cards and we have 8 damage coming up. So first let's go for Finesse, definitely. I'll gain 2 block from that, 2 damage to 48, and draw 2 cards, 1 and 2. And of course I should have reset my energy. Okay, let's go for Seeing Red probably, or maybe let's go for Defend actually first. So I'm getting 2 more block to 5, 2 more damage, and draw 1 card. Oof, that was a 3rd card I already played. So let's go for another Defend, 2 more block, 7, at least I should be able to block the entire attack. 2 more damage also, down to 4 I believe. I hope I'm not mistaken here. That was my 3rd card. You know, well, I think I will just exhaust one of those statuses. So I'm exhausting it for 1 energy, and also gain 1 block and draw 1 card and deal 2 damage. And then for the last 2 energy, and rather the last card I can play, I think I'll go for Heavy Blade. This time I do have Strength, so obviously such a shame. I could have played all of those, but yeah, this limitation sucks. But hey, 2 energy, 8 damage, from 42 down to 36, so we're getting close to this breakpoint of 32, and I think that's about it. That's all I can do on this turn. So this is all discarded. This one is exhausted, and that's it. I also gain 1 block at the end of turn, which I don't really need because that is 8 damage. I can prevent that. Okay, new round, 3 energy, and this time I can play only 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think, to be honest, looking at this hand, I will just play those 2 powers, Firebravin and Barricade. That means I gain a 2 block from that, and that's about it. Hold on, let me also roll the relic if I get anything from that. 4, yep, that is actually 1 more block and 1 more damage from the boot. Okay, I'm discarding the rest, even though, wait, I played 2 cards out of the 4, so I spent all my energy, but I still can play a couple of defense maybe. Not sure I want to burn them though, but at least let's go for 1 more. I can play right within my limits of 4, that means another block, another 2 damage, and draw a card. Yikes. Even though, wait, I believe I have not still used my once per combat gain. Get 2 energy once you play the power, so, and I did play a power, so I can use it. Yep, let's go for it. Tick, so 2 more power, and that is the 4th card I'm playing. Because once again it's a power, I also gain block, and at the end of turn I get another block from Metallicize, so all the way to 6. And because of Barricade, I will retain, keep this leftover block. Okay, over 2-time Eater, I'll just gain 1, 2, 3 statuses again, and now we have 7 damage coming up. So okay, so 1, 2, 3. Hold on, where is Inflame? Hold on. I need to double check. Is it here in my gigantic stack of powers? Nope, 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 nope. Oh yeah, I do have Inflame. Does it mean I already had it before the moment I played this? Heavy Blade? Oh my goodness. Yeah, silly me. I should have definitely not getting lazy and get this strength buff, which I definitely do have 2 of them now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. I always get this at the same time. Oh, wait. I do have Evolve, and I do have Firebravin in play as well, right? Yep, I do have, so 3 damage for each, 9 damage and 3 more cards draw. Nice. And 9 damage is quite a big deal. That is 24, and I'm drawing 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This turn we have 7 damage coming up, but because of Barricade, I already have quite a lot of block. Let me also do that. Cool, that is another block and another bit of damage. Now what 3 cards should I play? I think let's start with Cleave for 1 energy and dealing 4 damage, so down to 19, and 2 more cards. I don't think I want to burn any of my defense just yet. Maybe with just basic defend, okay? So I'm playing basic defend. That means another block, another 2 damage, another draw. Okay, and the last card that I can play, I think I will just exhaust this status probably. So I'm exhausting this one, means another block, another 2 damage, another draw. And that's it. That's the only 3 cards I could play on my turn. Then of course Metallicize, another block. Time Eater hits me for 7, which I'm preventing that, and still having 3 left over, which I will save, even though he's now will grow another strength, and I do get another daze, which is actually a good thing for me now. So new round, 3 energy, I keep my block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice. So that is another 9 damage and 3 additional cards draw. So I need to draw 1 more as normally, plus 3 more for all the statuses. Wow. 1, oh my goodness, 2, 3. So drawing 1 more because of the status. Right, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 damage thanks to this Firebravin, right? Yep, so 12 damage, and there is only a 16, so down to 4 basically. Okay, so I can play 5 cards, right? And let's go with the Cleave first. That is 1 card I'm playing for 1 energy, doing 4 damage, which is exactly enough to defeat it. But of course, the first time Eater he reaches 0 HP, it immediately heals to 32, gains another strength, and remove all those tokens. So back to 32. Okay, there was 1 card I played so far, have 4 more to go. And I think first I will probably play Sentinel. That is 1. That is my 2nd card, and because it's exhausting, of course I'm gaining 3 block in this case, so from 3 to 6, also dealing 2 damage and drawing a card. Okay, that was my second card, right? Yeah, so 3 more to go. This would definitely be, oh, by the way, because I exhausted Sentinel, again 2 more energy, which was the whole point of me doing that. And now, well, let's go for Flame Barrier. So that is another 4 block, Juk, another 2 damage, 228, another draw. And now, oh, I draw a card, that means I'm drawing another and also dealing 3 damage, 225. And now last 2 cards. First I'm playing Bash, which deals 4 damage down to 22, I believe. And now with Vulnerable, of course, we have Heavy Blade, which deals 13 times 2, 26. Yep, GG Time Eater. Ta-da! Wow, we've made it. We've done so much damage with Flame Brave, and that is quite ridiculous, I must say. A bit more than I expected. I forgot that we get so much statuses on this fight. Let me clean it up. This giant stack of powers is getting just ridiculous, to be honest. In this exhausted deck, I mean, yeah, that is a bit crazy right now. Okay, but now of course we're instantly getting another fight, another Act 3 boss. So at the end of combat I'm still healing to 1 HP, but we still have a double Act 3 boss. So let me clean this up. Of course we're not getting any reward, which is a bit of a shame. So let me move this one aside and let's pick, let's the randomness decide which other second boss of Act 3 we're gonna fight now. So, and we've got Deca and Donu. Whew! I mean, it's not an easy fight by any means, but I think for this build it's definitely better than the Awakened one. So, we got Donu. Let's bring its fellow companion, Deca. Let's bring a couple of more HP cubes. We have 55. Yep, that is a lot. And we have one more over here, and also 55 health. Right. Now let me just move things slightly here, and like that, reshuffle my draw pile once again, just making sure I'm not missing out on anything. So, oops, all those powers. Yeah. Okay, let me reset energy, reset block, and I should not forget to get 2 block at the start of turn. And maybe they should have scry right away, and I think, yep, I will. So just as a reminder that I did scry, let me check at 3 top cards: Heavy Blade, Burning Pact, and Strike. Well, no, I definitely don't need these 2, so Heavy Blade and Strike, not something I would play on turn 1, but this one potentially, yeah, just draw 2 more cards. So now I can draw 9 cards. Oh, hold on, 8 cards, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's also bring the die back and roll the die. We've got 1, that means I can get another block, even though we have 6 damage coming up now. That is a lot. First, I think let's start with Shrug It Off, 1 energy, 2 more block to 5, draw 1 card. Not something I'd need. Okay, let's play Berserk. So it's a power, 1 energy, because I play the power, I gain 1 block. Now let's use, I think, Burning Pact, last energy. I can exhaust a card, and I will exhaust this Sentinel to get 2 more block. And because I exhausted, I also gain 2 energy. Hold on, I believe I don't get 2 block because I've not played it, I just exhausted. Right, but I still can draw 2 cards. Hold on, because I exhausted the card, I can also deal 2 damage, 253 to both of them, and now I'm drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, this is pretty good. I could play Dark Embrace now, and that is already a pretty good start. So, Dark Embrace, because it's a power, gain another block, so I'm already fully blocking this incoming attack, and that was my last energy. I mean, I can't get these 2 more energy, maybe to play Inflame or Barricade, even though I don't think I would need Barricade. So no, I think I will save it for the next time I need it. I think it's not as crucial to play just yet. So let me place and discard all of it, and that's about it. That is 6 damage, I'm fully preventing, but then of course this scary part from Donu that they all get strength. This is the scary part. Right, new round. 3 energy. Oh yes, we get corruption. 1 and offering. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's all we need. Let's also roll the die. But I think we're now pretty good with those 2 powers in play. Okay, that is also 1 block and 1 damage. to Donu. And yeah, let's go for it. Corruption, baby. That is 1 block. I spent all the energy and I can now play Offering. So I'm losing 1 life. I'm getting 2 energy, drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nothing particularly exciting just yet, but because I also exhausted a card, I deal 2 damage to everyone, 251 here and 250, and also I can draw 1 card from Dark Embrace. Okay, that is a Finesse for 0 energy, 2 more block, 2 more raw damage, 249 here and 248 here. Also draw 2 cards, 1 from here, 1 from there. Right, and I do have still a lot of things, right? So let's keep going. I'm playing another power, 1 energy, 1 block. And by the way, that should be like that now. Let's play Shockwave, which I'm obviously playing for free because it is exhausted. I'm dealing 2 damage here and 2 over there. They get both vulnerable and weakened. 1, 2, and I also get 1 block. And hold on, why are those cards? What are they doing here? Are they supposed to be like that, I guess? I guess so. Sorry about that. Either way, yep, I guess I'm playing Scene Red, getting 2 energy, 1 block, 2 more damage, 2, 5, 2, 4, and now draw a card. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let's go for, I guess, Metallicize, another power, like that, for 1 energy and 1 block. Oh, and I should have, of course, play Feel No Pain this whole time, 100%. So, another power, energy. Okay, I still have a lot of things to go. I can go for Scene Red, which means 2 more energy, another block, and 2 more damage, 3, 2, and draw a card. Yep, let's go for Evolve, another power, another block, which is 11th block. And speaking of block, let's go for another one. So I'm gaining 2 more, and I'm hoping to get Barricade now. So 2 more, I'm dealing 2 more damage, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's draw a card. Okay, the deck is pretty thin, so it's a pretty decent chance of getting this. Barricade, nope. But because we shuffle the deck, let's gain a Strength, which I'm gonna place like that probably. Okay, so that is my Strength, and well, I can keep going. Let's go for Warcry. I think I'm playing it again for free. Draw 2 cards, 1, 2, Inflame and Heavy Blade. This is good. Let's also put a card on top of your draw pile, and I think, funny enough, maybe go for my Ascender's Bane for my Curse. Put this on top because I exhausted a card. I also do 2 damage down to 39 and 38 here, and also gain 1 block and draw 1 card. And because I just draw a card after exhausting it, and because it's Evolve, and because I believe I still have this Fire Braving, yep, so I'm dealing 3 damage to everyone from that, to 6 and to 5, and also draw another card. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I still have 2 energies, so I can play Double Tap and Heavy Blade. Would this be the way to go? Or maybe I could go for Inflame and Double Cleave. But obviously with Inflame I cannot go for Heavy Blade. That is a bit unfortunate. So 2 energy. And I think, yeah, I will go for Heavy Blade probably, even though without 1 power. But that is still, 16 damage. With a vulnerable plus another 8, so 24 damage, if my math is correct. So I'm playing Double Tap, which means I gain another block, which is, yeah, definitely more than needed. I still don't have the Barricade, so that is a bit wasteful. But most importantly, I'm dealing 2 damage, so down to 4, down to 3, then draw a card. Oh, and I do have Barricade. Okay, this is a bit wasteful. This is a real dilemma now. Should I go for Heavy Blade or Barricade? And I mean, since I already played Double Tap, I think this is still the way, right? I have 1 power, 1 strength. It means that is 8 damage, but with a vulnerable, it gets time 2, so 16, plus it played again. So 24 damage. Yep, this is still the way to go, I think. 24 to Donu. So it currently has 33. It means it will bring it basically down to 9 health, right? 33 minus 24. Yep, that my math hopefully is correct. And this is removed. Okay, that was quite a turn. I mean, I could keep going, but I don't think I need to. So let me just discard all of this mess, except for the Bane. Sender's Bane, let's get exhausted. Okay, and now, well, Deca strikes me. Oh no, it doesn't strike, it just dazes me, which is a good thing for me. And one status and another status. But Donu hits me for just 6 damage. Yep, and I have 14 block, so I'm basically preventing all of that. Though, of course, the block gets a reset, unfortunately. So, back to the first move. 3 energy, I'm drawing 1. As soon as I do that, they all take 3 damage. So from 14, I'm into 1 and 3 damage down to 6. Now let's draw 1. I mean, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And because of the status, we need to draw 1 more. So let me reshuffle those and draw 1 more. Oh, we got Heavy Blade. So let's go for Burning Pact. I'm playing it for free, and I choose to exhaust this strike. But because I exhaust, hold on, I'm basically exhausting 2 cards. The card itself, let's resolve this effect first, which means I'm getting 1 block, dealing 3 damage, so down to 29 and 2 damage. So we still have 30 here, and just 4, I believe, health left here on the Donu, and also drawing card. Okay, now let's go for strike, because this is what we're exhausting, and as part of resolving strike of exhausting it, we also gain 1 block, dealing 2 damage, so down to 28 and just 2 health here, drawing 2 cards now, 1, 2, and I guess let's go for defend. That is another block, or rather 2 blocks, then 2 more damage to everyone, 1, 2, and that's it. That's actually enough for Donu. Nice, the biggest opponent down. Let me move this aside. Maybe let me move this health, transfer it over here. So we have 20, 26 or 27, I think. That was the correct number. Right, and we still have not used any energy, I believe, right. That means we can now play Inflame, which gives us another block, and then we could play Heavy Blade, this time with 2 strength, which means it's 13 damage times 2, 26. Yeah. That is a ridiculous amount of damage. Just 2 health left, and then I'm just playing defend, exhausting it, and berserk just deals 2 more raw damage. Wow, we've managed to do this. This is absolutely wild. Now we'll just heal for 1 HP. Such a shame we're not getting any reward from Act 3, but yeah, that was fun. Let's see if we get any status cards. I believe we had a couple. Yep, 1, 2, and that's about it. This is exhausted, and I don't think we have anything here. Wow, this is a big deck, I must say. Much definitely thicker than I normally have, but I think for this build it kind of works. So this is all resolved. I already healed. Let me remove this strength and remove this token. Okay, and this is all going well so far. That means we have indeed unlocked Act 4. Ta-da, with all of those 3 keys. So let me also heal to full HP, or rather to 4 health, but it's the same thing here. Let's remove those Act 3 bosses, and instead we're going to Act 4. So first things first, we're gonna have a Campfire. And thankfully I don't need a healing, so that means I can upgrade something. So let's go for which card would give the most value. I'm thinking of Dark Embrace, just so I could play it easily. Or maybe Barricade. Yeah, one of these powers probably. I mean, my Corruption is still not upgraded, and so many powers. Yeah, but that's probably all I need, really. I still don't have that card, but I don't think I will gain it anymore. Even though there are still, Merchant and Elite. And just to clarify, at the start of Act 4, you don't reshuffle your deck, so, there's still a possibility. It's still somewhat there. But yep, I think on the Campfire, I will upgrade my Dark Embrace for just 1, to play it for just 1 energy, a bit safer this way. Okay, and that was the Campfire. Now let's go to the Merchant. Okay, so we're here now. This is the elites that we're gonna fight soon. Let's go for Merchant, and I have 4 gold, exactly for removing 1 strike potentially. So I'll maybe buy a couple of potions. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are pretty good. No, and no. Amazing relic, but I just don't have enough gold for that. Now let's reveal the cards. Warcry, Body Slam. Ooh, Carnage. I mean, Body Slam is actually quite good when you get that much amount of block, which by the way I should have reset now. So that would be 2 gold for that, and maybe 2 gold for attack potion. Should I go for it? And you know what? I think I will. Such a shame it's not upgraded, because I won't upgrade it. You could spam it for 0 energy, that would be even better. But that is still should be quite fun. So Body Slam for 2 gold, and then, well, maybe Weak Potion. Weak Potion, or probably Attack Potion, I think. I'm still lacking in damage, so I'd rather take that. And yep, that is all my gold. That is the last merchant anyway, so yep. Okay, and now it's gonna be the tough fight. Arguably even as tougher as the elite fight, I mean as the hard fight itself. So let me remove that. And yep, so let's put this aside here. We are now on the elite, and in case you don't know how it works, we have 2 elites, spear and shield. They would be placed like that. This, you know what, let's actually remove all the tokens, we don't need them anymore. So I'm gonna do a bit like that. We don't need any of that. And instead of placing enemies, you know, in front of me, I'll just place them at the back, simply because there is no space. So I can choose where they want to start. There is sort of special effect. At the start of turns, players can switch rows, and then they immediately targeted by the facing ability. They're both quite nasty, but I think with my status build, I definitely would rather prefer to take this one. This is definitely not as bad as on the shield. So this is what I'll be facing, you know, the spear guy, and we're gonna need the trackers. 3 over here, 30 health for the shield. Sometimes I do prioritize shield first if I have a lot of front load damage, maybe if I'm capable of dealing, you know, 30 damage on turn 1 on someone like a Watcher or maybe Silent, but my deck is quite low, rather slow, so yep, 42, that would be 42. Right, let's put this aside. So we are on here on the elite fight, and then start of turn. Let's go for it. Let me shuffle the deck. I'm at full health, so you know I can tank a couple of hits at least for sure. And let's go for it. I'm getting 2 block from the relic, and also drawing 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, and offering, nice. Let's also roll the relic. We've got 2, which is nothing, but it's alright. Also, at the start of turn, which is exactly right now, after drawing cards, triggering relics and rolling all of that, we're also facing this ability, which means to get 2 of those burns to the discard pile. And now, wow, with corruption, yeah baby, let's actually maybe before corruption, let's put a berserk and feel no pain, right? Because I do want to play those powers as well, so that is 2 energy, 2 block all the way to 4. Okay, and now I can keep my engine going, hopefully with offering, so losing 1 life, gain 2 energy. Whenever I exhaust a card, gain another block and deal 2 damage to any row. Unfortunately, they are considered on different rows, which is a bit of unfortunate. But hey, I'm still dealing 2 damage at least here, and then draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is pretty good. Maybe I should have also scry. Yeah, that is a bit misplay again on my part. I definitely should have, so let's use it now. I'm going to scry now, and let's see the top 3 cards. Oh yeah, I do want maybe actually all of them. I mean, I'm not so sure about Fire Brevin, but yeah. You know what, I'll actually leave it like that, or maybe I can rearrange them. No, I don't think I will play a double tap, although I could double tap my Body Slam. Yeah, you know what, let's play them in that order. So definitely I'm playing Corruption now, spending all of my energy, gain another block from that, and then I can play all of this for free. How ridiculous is that? So first Finesse, gaining 2 block, right? Yep, I do have Feel No Pain. Hold on, wait, I don't have Dark Embrace yet. Oof. Okay, yep, nevertheless, I'm still playing Finesse. So did I gain block or not? Oh my goodness, I forgot. Anyway, I'm drawing 1 card, and yeah, you know, I don't have Dark Embrace, so that means I should have scried, but yeah, well, too late, I guess. Too late. So yep, let's play Shrug It Off. That is 3 more block. Oh, by the way, I exhausted 2 more cards, so I should have dealt from my Berserker, trigger it 2 times, so down to 36 health over here. Next, let's play Seeing Red, which gives me 2 more energy, another block. And yep, I don't have Dark Exchange. This is so bad, I mean Dark Embrace. But, you know, with 10 block, I could still go for Shockwave, right? Yep, that will give me another block and vulnerable and weaken to this guy. Okay, now I could go for Defend, which means another block. And I believe I have not done 2 damage from that and 2 damage from that, so that is down to 32 now. And well, let's go for Metallicize, 1 energy. That will give me another block. And I still, hold on, I exhausted a card, but yeah, I don't have any draw effects. Oof, yeah, this is not good. I mean, let's see, I have 13 block, so that means my Body Slam deals 26 on that one. So should I go for, you know, for doubling that? No, I think we're good. I didn't want to use potion just yet, so I'm just playing Body Slam, dealing 13 times 2, 26 damage. How good is that? So from 32 now 26, that means just 6 health left. Wow, that was quite a turn, I must say. Not too bad for sure. So this is all discarded. The spear attacks me for just, you know, 2 damage. Obviously I'm preventing all of that. The shield takes 20 block, which is ridiculous. But maybe this is why it's called shield. Duh. Okay, over to the next moveset, which would be right there. I should forgot to place it like that. Okay, so all of my leftover block goes away, unfortunately. 3 energy. Let's draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's roll the die. Okay, we've got 4. That means 1 block and 1 damage. So let's go. Maybe I should go. Yeah, 1 damage over here. Definitely 20 block here. It's ridiculous. So finally we have Dark Embrace. So I'm playing for 1 energy, gain 1 block in the process. Let's also play Defend for free. That is 2 block, and exhausting a card and dealing, you know, down to 2, or rather down to 3, I believe. Draw a card. Okay, Sentinel is good, because I do need to mitigate 8 damage this turn. So I'm exhausting this one, gain 3 block to 7, 2 more energy, draw a card, also deal 2 damage to the row, and then play another power, so down to 3 energy, gain another block. And, well, let's definitely play those just 2 powers, because I don't think it's even make any sense to attack this guy, and this one will be finished off anyway. So I'm just playing both of these powers, gain 2 more block in the process, all the way to 10. This is discarded, and I believe I have not faced this effect, right, of 2 more of these statuses. Yep, I should have done this before, like at the start of my turn, so I'm doing this now. 2 more, and now their actual turn. I'm gonna have 2 daze statuses, which is a good thing for me, and then 8 damage. Yep, I'm preventing all of it. So, okay, goes like that. This block wears off, and now, well, I'm definitely staying here to draw more cards. 1, 2, and that is 3 damage to any row. So let's resolve it 1 at a time. 1, boom, damage to any row, 1 elite. Done. The spear, then 3 damage to another row, which would be down here to 27, and then I draw 6 more cards, right? Because I do have both Evolve and Fire Breathing. Yep, such a nice combo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another more. Okay, and I believe for the Ascender's Bane, because it's a curse, still deal 3 damage, right? So from 27 down to 24. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Let's start, or let's roll the die actually first. Okay, 3 is nothing, but let's start by playing Defend. That means 2 block, 2 row damage, so down to 22, and draw a card. And I believe I should have 3 energy. Right, now let's play Burning Fact for 0 energy. I'm exhausting it. That means it's another block, another 2 damage, and draw a card. And as part of this effect, I'm exhausting my strike. That means another block, another 2 damage down to 18, and draw another card. Okay, now let's go for Seeing Red. So that is another block and 2 energy from 2 to 5, 2 more damage from Berserker, and draw a card. So let me reshuffle those. Okay, shuffling, and draw a card. Okay, this is good, and because I reshuffled the card, should gain another strength, and by the way, I should have, of course, gained one from Inflame. So with 2 strength, let's I guess first play Pummel Strike, so 1 energy, 4 damage, down to just 12, and draw 1 card. Barricade, nope. Okay, let's go for Defend then. That is another block, or rather 2 blocks, 2 damage to 10, draw another card. Okay, and let's go for just plain Bash. 2 energy, 4 damage, down to 6, and we've got a Vulnerable, and then I'm playing Cleave for 8 more damage. GG! Wow, this fight have probably never been that easy for me. This exhaust build is honestly ridiculous. At the end of combat I'm healing for 1. Let me remove all of that. These days, I believe we still have a couple of all this. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so all of these. Okay, and anything here? Nope, I believe we're good. And this is a giant stack of powers. Let me kind of try to shuffle them, sort of. But this time we do get some reward, so we get a relic. And, okay, more exhausting things, okay? You may exhaust cards as if I'm not exhausting enough. And also get upgraded card. Havoc, Wild Strike, or Twin Strike. Oh no, such a shame. That is literally my last card reward I could possibly get. So should I go for Twin Strike or maybe Wild Strike? I think they both kind of decent. Twin Strike scales a bit better, obviously, with 2 strength. That could be 8 damage from a single card. This is pretty decent. You know what? I'll take it. It's comes upgraded. But such a shame we didn't get that card. I mean, let me check, just out of curiosity, how deep is that still here in the deck? But oh, it would literally be in the next reward. It's Rampage. Yep, you deal X damage, where X is the number of cards in your exhaust file. With Rampage, I could deal, 30 damage with my strength and all of that. Oh my goodness, I was literally 1 reward away from this card. How unlucky, but hey, I got what it is. Twin Strike. Yeah, I wonder if I'll be now having enough damage for the hard, without that card. I'm not so sure about it. So, both elites are done, and now, of course, the final moment of this whole thing. We have the heart. 120 health. Absolutely ridiculous amount. 120. And yeah, I'll get a 1 cube here, right, and start of combat, add 1 here as well. Right, so let me reset the block, reset energy, all the relics, everything looks good, so here we go. Drawing, hold on, maybe before drawing, this time I shoot a Scry, definitely, once per combat. Scry 3, Fire Breathing, Inflame and Body Slam. I don't think I would need Body Slam, I'm not sure about Inflame either, but Fire Breathing could come in handy given the number of, status cards I have. Although, no, you know what, I think I'll discard it either, so yep, let me just draw 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no offering, no... Oh, yeah, we do have Dark Embrace. Okay, so let's roll the die. 6. For 6 I get 1 block, and I also have 2 more at the start of combat, even though we don't need it, and we can deal 1 damage with the boot, so down to 19. Okay, so well, first things first, I definitely pretty much have to play Corrupt, even though, yeah, but I think I'll still go for this first, so that is pretty much all of my energy, again 1 block from that as well. Let's maybe go for Warcry now. I'm exhausting this one. Oh no, maybe before doing that. Because I played a power, I can now trigger my once per combat gain 2 energy, so I have now 2. That means I can now play Dark Embrace as well, so that is another power. Now let's use Warcry to draw 2 cards, 1, 2, and because I exhausted a card, I can draw 1 more effectively. And I can choose which one to put on the top of the draw pile. Not something I would need, but hey, I guess let's go for, put Heavy Blade. Doesn't really matter in this case because I will draw them anyway. So I still have 1 energy, right? Because I played Dark Embrace. So I'm not sure if I want to play any of that, to be honest. I mean, I don't want to burn my skills too quickly, so maybe I would go for Evolve, I think, since we're gonna draw this into draw pile. Yep, so last energy, playing Evolve. Okay, and I don't think there is any point. Although, I mean, I could still play Scene Red for free, gain 2 energy, and because I exhausted the cards, I draw 1, obviously I also gain... Hold on, don't have that thing yet, wait. But I think I still played 3 powers, right? And yeah, I get 2 from here, 2 from this relic, and 3 from the powers. Yeah, so I have a 6 block now. Okay, and 2 energy. I think I will use my barricade actually before metallicize. Yep, so I'm playing another power, so gaining another block, and I will keep all this 7 block, because otherwise that would be a bit wasteful. So that's all I can do really. I don't want to play Shockwave just yet, and yep, all the powers, and I don't want to play Flame Barrier either, so I'm discarding the rest, and now Corrupt Heart will apply those scary debuffs, and we have 5 burns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe actually I should not discard that thingy, you know, the Flame Breather, Fire Breather, so let me shuffle them in my draw pile, so I'll do my best not to shuffle all of them at once, something like that, and now give it a shuffle. Okay, so all shuffled, and now the scary part, 10 damage coming up. Let's go. I'm keeping all my block and resetting to 3 energy. Draw 6 cards. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because of the status, I draw another one, right? I did play Evolve. Yes, so I do play another one. Okay, that seems quite doable. I do have a lot of block, so let's roll the die. We got 6. Nice. Another block, another one. Tiny bit of damage from the boot. So 4, 2 energy. Let's first put those 2 powers in play. Berserk and Feel No Pain. That means 2 more block. Right, and I spent 2 energy. Now I still do have the barricade, right? Yeah, so no block is wasted, so that is good. Let's go for Sentinel then. And that is 3 more blocks, so I would need those tokens again. Let me take them. 1, 2, 3. And I also gain 2 energy and draw a card. Okay, now let's use Burn Impact. Hold on, also 2 damage from Berserk. Okay, now I can exhaust Burn Impact because this card is exhausted. I'm gaining another block and dealing 2 more damage and drawing another card, and then I can choose to exhaust 1 card. I think I will go for this burn. I don't want to get too many of them, so I'm exhausting this one, and because the card is exhausted, I draw 2 cards, 1, 2, and because I draw a status, I draw another card, and then another card, and then another card. Okay, yeah, this one is so good, this Evolve, yep, whatever that is. And because I exhausted the card, I also need to get another block, so we have now 15 already, and 2 more damage. Right, now let's go for... Shrug it off? No, I think I have too many block already, so let's go for Pommel Strike. I'm spending 1 energy over here and dealing just 1 bit of damage. Boom, just to remove this thing and draw another card and bash. I still don't have the offering, so let's go, let's burn another defend. That means 2 more block, 1 and 2 and 2 more damage. I'm down to 9. I mean 109 if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, no way we've dealt only 11 damage so far. That definitely should have been more. Oh my goodness, did I maybe forget to remove this, 10th? Hold on, oh maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so 109 health still. I thought I would have dealt more already. Okay, anything else? Yep, I think I'll go for another defend. So 2 more block. Let me first exchange this one to 5 and then gain 2 more. So we're almost at the limit of the block. It means now we're dealing 2 more damage and drawing another card. Okay, and do I have Inflame? I believe I have not played it yet, yep. Okay, so my Twin Strike is not as good, but it's okay. We can still, although it's... it feels a bit too wasteful now, so I think I'm actually, believe me or not, just play Strike and Twin Strike for, a total of 5 damage, and that's it. I don't want to burn anything just yet, and the heart is immune to this one as well. Ooh, and I believe at the last turn, I forgot to take 1 damage from the cube, so yeah, I apologize for that, so I'm basically having just 1 fewer block, and I do have now 3 of them in my hand, so I'm taking 3 damage and also 10 from this attack, which I'm thankfully fully preventing, so still have 5 left, and this is gone. Phew! We managed to survive this big hit. Okay, so this is all discard it, and this goes to the next 6 damage coming up, but we're looking good so far. New round, drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because of the status, we're drawing another one. Fantastic. Let's roll the die, see if we get anything good. 2 is, well, we can exhaust up to 2 cards. And yeah, you know what, why not? Let's exhaust actually. Exhaust this one to deal 2 damage. So, because the card is exhausted, I'm gaining 1 block and dealing 2 damage and then 2 more from this relic. Okay, and drawing a card. And because I shuffle my draw deck, I gain a strength buff. So, this is good stuff. 1 strength from this Red Skull. Now definitely let's go for offering. Oh, and by the way, I believe at the end of the previous turn I also forget to take damage, you know, from this beat of death. So I should have 5 block now. Okay, nevertheless, I had more block than needed in other cases. Now I'm exhausting offering, so I'm losing 1 life to gain 2 energy and draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, okay, because I draw a status, I draw another one, and because I exhausted a card, I also gain another block, deal 2 damage, and draw another card. Yeah, this is ridiculous. So, I still don't have all my powers in play, right? That means I can still go for Metallicize, 1 power, 1 energy and 1 block. And then I think let's go for Finesse. That is 2 more block. 2 and 9, and because it exhausted, yep, we are now finally at 99 instead of 100. Okay, 99, and we're drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. I don't have a lot of skills, so let's just exhaust this defend, which means it's 2 more block, 10 and 11, 2 more damage, and draw 1 card. Shrug it off, yep, sure, why not? I still have plenty of energy, so that is 3 more block, 1, 2, 3, 2 more damage, and draw 1 card, and then draw another card, and because I draw another card, I draw another card. Okay, finally, this is my power, so another flame, another block, goes like that, and another strength. Nice. Okay, now I do have 15 block, and I have my body slam, so I think I should be alright by playing it already, even though, yeah, I have 3 energy, right? So, and I don't quite want to burn my double tap yet, even though, does it even make sense to keep it for later? Yeah, I think let's keep it for later actually. So I think I will just go for Heavy Blade, which deals 13 damage with both of my strength buffs. So from 95, that would be 2 and another, so 82. And then last energy, let's go for Body Slam, even though I can potentially gain a few more blocks, so maybe before playing Body Slam, let's go for, though, no, the thing is, I just don't want to burn all of my cards yet, since especially we're coming close to this limit, you know, the threshold of 60 damage. So yeah, you know what, I'll just play Body Slam for just casual. 15 plus 2, so 17 damage, so that means from 83, first we deal 7, that is 74, and then 10 more, so yeah, we are at 66, we're pretty much close to the threshold. I hope my math is correct. And I will just discard everything else. I think we're good. So, end of turn. I do have 2 of these status cards, right? 1, 2. So I'm taking 2 damage. Then at the end of turn, I'm also taking 1 from that. But then, of course, my Metallicize gives me another block as well. So I'm discarding all of this mess. Also, my Ascending Bane is ethereal, and that's about it. 6 damage coming up. I have 13 blocks, so I'm still living with 7. So, yeah, not too bad. But then, there is not much we can do this turn. We're right, we can only deal up to 6 damage. So only loses invincible at the end of that turn. Okay, so let's go for the next round. Fire Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to shuffle the deck. And I'm getting a bit concerned about my block, because all of my defense cards are already pretty much here, so need to draw 1 more. Okay, and 2 more because of the statuses. 1, 2. Right, and let's roll the die. We have 3, which does nothing, and yep, thankfully no damage coming up, but I'm just gonna casually play Fire Breathing, which gives another block, and well, that was 1 energy. I guess let's just go for Heavy Blade, you know, dealing, we can only bring it down to 60 health, right? So that would actually do it. Boom, down to 60. At the end of turn, we take in 1, 2, plus 2. I mean, that is 3 damage, down to 5 block, plus 1 get back from Metallicize. Okay, this is all exhausted. And now the scary part, Heart gains 2 strength. And we're going back to this first move of 7 damage coming up, but over to me. I keep all my block thanks to the barricade. So let's draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, this time we can apply Shockwave, so let's actually roll the die first. That is 2, which we can exhaust 1 card. Not sure I need to. I mean, I can exhaust them right away anyway. So yep, I think we're good. Let's go for Shockwave. When, by the way, Beat of Death should gain plus 2 cubes, so 1, 2, okay. But now with the Shockwave, first let's resolve the actual effect, which means we can now apply those, even though it might be wiser actually to save it for the next turn, but I'm fine like that. Then we gain 1 block, 2 damage to 58, and draw 1 card. That means 3 damage from 8 to 5, and draw another card. Okay. Ooh, it has a vulnerable, and we have Body Slam. This is good. This is good. Let's go for defend. That means 2 more block and 2 more damage to 2, and draw another card. And let's see if there's anything we could to keep this engine going, so to speak. No, not really, but I do want more block. Any way I could get? I guess just by playing Flame Barrier, right? That's the only thing that I could have. That means 4 more blocks, so up to 10 plus 3 more, 1, 2, 3. Because we exhausted a card, we also gain another block, so we are at 14. Plus we deal 1 damage because of this intent, plus 2 damage from Berserker, plus we're drawing another card. Heavy Blade is good, but I think my Body Slam deals more damage now. So that seems pretty much all right. Let me just go for a double tap. That means it is another block, another 2 damage, 48, and draw 1 card because I drew status. That is 3 damage to 5, and draw another one. Oh, and that is another one. Another 3 damage to 2, and another one. Oh, and we got even seen red. Okay. Wow, this is exciting stuff. So yeah, let's go for it. I'm going for seen red, which means 2 more energy, another block. So like that, another 2 damage from Berserker, and drawing another card. And that is a strike. Okay, so let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 16 block. 16 times 2 is 32, plus we can play it again with double tap, right? Because we did play double tap, which means we're basically repeating 16 3 times. So I'm just spending 1 energy. That is, or rather actually 17. So 17 plus 17 plus 17, that is 51 damage. Pooh, GG! Wow, we made it! That is ridiculous. This build is honestly such a fun build to play. It is not something I would recommend in multiplayer. As you can see, these turns take absolutely ages to resolve, you know, each effect. Drawing cards, getting more block, you discarding, you dealing more damage. This is honestly ridiculous, but it's so much fun. Definitely Corruption and Dark Embrace is absolutely pale made in heaven. Plus, all of those extras like Feel No Pain and Berserker, all of them are just fantastic. Yep, I would say Corruption, Dark Embrace and Berserk, this is just the absolutely MVP of this build. And then Feel No Pain, and yep, with Barricade, this is a nice sort of middle ground between the fully block build with exhaust shenanigans. I had so much fun playing it. I hope I didn't make a crazy amount of mistakes and oversights, and if I do, I'll make sure to post some corrections on screen. It's just sometimes hard to explain how much mental energy goes into actual filming, you know, making sure that things are in frame and the light is on and so on. Plus this build is also a bit challenging, you know, to process every action, but hopefully I didn't make a crazy amount of mistakes. And you just imagine if I only had this rampage with the crazy amount of cards I had in my exhaust pile. That would be, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so we're gonna have like around 20 cards, something I could repeat over and over potentially. Yep, so nevertheless, even without this card, I think Body Slam was the right call of getting this. Yep, I hope you enjoyed it. And well, that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and if you did, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel and consider supporting me on Patreon. I would really appreciate this. Now, in my playthroughs I always do my best to explain decisions and share my thought process, but if you would like to go a little bit more in depth in characters or different individual cards, then check out my other Slay the Spire videos already on the channel. There is a dedicated playlist for character guides, and there will be more of them of course over time now thanks to the expansions. And there is also another dedicated playlist for tier lists where I go in depth into each card, breaking down how it works and see where it fits in my builds. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.